Come on.
Chug it.
I did.
Excuse me.
Let's do that fun thing where we talk before I actually put our faces on the screen.
What embarrassing thing is Blue gonna catch me doing next?
I don't know. Do something weird with your mouth that people would want to screenshot and make posters of. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Is that alright? God damn it.
Oh my god. Oh. Hello.
Good evening.
Lord.
Hi guys. What's up?
What embarrassing shit can we make happen for us? This is great. That was beautiful.
I'm digging.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Twitch, YouTube, internet, reaches, corners that we have yet to explore. Welcome to this evening's episode of the Riot Sessions. I'm your illustrious DM, Shadowhack90.
Hey.
And tonight, we dive into the world of madness, craziness, and just the general fucked up world of Faerun that we have been playing in for the past 19 weeks. So welcome welcome to episode 19 of the Riot Sessions, guys. I'm gonna throw it that way to the person who's directly across the screen from me. He is the one, the only. He's the other shadow. He's a con of many skills. We're gonna throw it over to him.
I'm a long con. Anyways.
What's your character's name? Tonph, gotcha.
Yep. Anyways, hi guys. I am Shadowcawn. I will be playing the character of Tonph Underwood, the Halfling Ranger, who just recently acquired a wonderful bowstring, some quite dapper armor. He's looking mighty fine now with his rotting, corrupted green dragon armor, and it's looking good. So I'm digging it. And you know what? We'll just go straight down and we'll zigzag around. We'll go to Mr. Codybedrock. Yep, right down. Yep, you down there.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Hey guys, I'm Codybedrock 36. And apparently there's an earthquake going on above me. But I will be playing the human blood hunter, Brontor Jordanian, who is currently searching for his family's killer. So right below me is my main man, Geth. Hey, Geth.
Hey, everybody. My name's Zach. I'm playing Geth, the half-elf gunslinger who likes to shoot things way too many times. And then I will throw it over to, let's see, that way to the Blue Ranger.
Hey, you got it right. You got the direction right, not my name. Hi, what's going on? I'm the Blue Ranger. I am playing the role of Dryden, the half-orc barbarian who just stands around and gets hit by shit so other people don't have to, including things that other people on the team might throw at him.
It's true. It's very true.
I found that really funny.
Thanks.
At least one person laughed at that.
All right. But anyway, I'll toss it up to the one person who laughed at that. Ramsbug.
Hi guys, I'm Ramsbug. I'll be playing the role of Jeska. She's a dragonborn cleric. And she tries not to kill things, but she's really good at it apparently, so what are we gonna do? Back up to our illustrious Shadowhack.
Okay. Welcome. So tonight we're kicking off, and I'm going to drop it back down to Geth for last week on the Riot Sessions. Hey, Geth, what happened?
Last week on the Riot Sessions, our heroes found themselves surrounded in the dungeon of Zelran Roaringhorn's house. They fought off one of the ugliest monstrosities that they could, and they were surprised by 3 ropers. Our heroes discovered a pit filled with lightning and tossed one of the ropers and Brontor into the hole. After killing the 3 ropers, they found their way straight to Zelran, not before Tonph running into a room and discovering some pretty spooky specters to come across, and might have gotten possessed a little bit. But he was punched directly out of the possession, and after grouping up with Zelran, the whole group, the Rad Squad,
Rad Squad.
The Rad Squad exchanged words with him and caught some pretty nifty trinkets on their way out the door. They found out where Artress Kindbur was at and started heading their way, not before being cut off by Zelren and a magical flying ship that they plan to take to the north. And that's where we pick up this week on the Riot Sessions. This week's Riot Sessions brought to you by Zelren's Menagerie. Pick up some magical monsters and trinkets for your home today. And Jeska's Blessings. Find some jewelry for that special someone in your life.
I like it. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
That's dope. All right. So,
A magical ship doesn't sound as cool as fucking airship. We're gonna be on a fucking airship.
Fucking airship.
Fucking airship.
fucking
I'll put that
airship.
in my notes.
Did anybody bring protection?
FAS.
So, it is here that we pick up. You are currently outside the gates of Neverwinter, just on the north side of the city. It is a fairly sunny day. A few clouds in the sky or high above. You currently are standing on the ground as you look at basically what looks like this ship with what looks like iron runners that have been like attached to the side of it is currently sitting in front of you. There's it is currently coming up from the sides are ropes and this basically what looks like very large netting that just covers a huge red balloon construct above it. There is a large propeller on the back. So Roaringhorn and Marley are currently standing, kind of watching as the crew of the Lady Nymella is running about the top of the ship and loading and unloading cargo onto it. Roaringhorn kind of looks over at all of you looks over at all of you and says, "Well, careful, don't break her. She is fairly new. Return her when you can. She is quite the pride of Neverwinter, but she'll be in good hands with you, I believe."
We'll try our hardest not to break her.
We'll break
I
her
think
in
we
for
can
you.
deal
No
with it.
promises.
All right. At which point, Marley just kind of looks up at all of you and walks over to Brontor specifically and says, "Thank you for getting me here, and thanks for all you did. Helpful."
saved her life like 3 times.
Oh, you're welcome.
You also
Whatever.
endangered her life a lot. You know what? You were extremely
And-
brave for a.
She
Tiny little-
holds out her hands to Brontor, and opens them, and you see and she places like a small wrapped cloth in it. You feel something kind of heavy drop into your hands, Brontor.
I take a look at it. I open it up.
You find
If that's a blessed ring, it's gonna be very awkward.
you find a large marble sized what looks like a rock.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a purple rock, and it's smooth. It's like the smoothest thing. Not the smoothest thing, but it's a very smooth sphere.
I
What
say
looks
this
like a
is
rock.
beautiful. What is this?
I love smooth things.
It's candy.
It's candy.
Yeah, it's called a ball buster. And she kind of turns around and heads back to Roaringhorn, and says, "Bust all the balls!" As she kind of runs back.
I will. Thanks. Stick it in my pat. Ball buster.
You just got a ball buster from an 8-year-old.
Well, as long as it's not blue. All right.
The day is
Cool.
yours. You have access to the Lady Nymella.
I run up on the ship.
Okay.
Take a look around.
Okay, so you make your way up. You climb up the rigging of the ship onto the main deck portion of it. It's a fairly shorter ship. It's not like a long ship. It's probably about 30 feet long by about 25 feet wide. It's not like the biggest ship in the world.
So guys,
Oh, sorry.
Bit of
Sorry. It's
power.
45. Sorry, 45 feet long by about 15 feet wide. At the front of at the very kind of front of the deck, you see this very dangerous looking, what looks like harpoon gun that sits at the very front, and it sits on a swivel that seems to kind of, it looks like it could move a little bit. Directly in the center of the deck itself, underneath this large red canopy above you, is a glass cylinder that is currently sitting there on like a wooden pedestal, basically, and you can see what looks like just this very low glow of red light, kind of just flickering back and forth in it. As you all walk onto the deck, you're greeted by a bunch of kind of just slender individuals, all male. Some seem to have very greasy hair. Some seem to have like very greasy hair, and it just doesn't look like it's been like they've been showered in a few weeks. Most of them have some form of beard. You all kind of glance around, and a voice barks down from the second level, where stairs off to the backside of the ship kind of lead up to the second level. A voice barks down to you and says, "Well, don't just stand there. Find your quarters are down below, and we're gonna need a heading. Where are we headed to?"
North.
Yep.
North. You're gonna have to be a little more specific about that.
We need to head into above the spine of the world.
As you glance up and you see a human individual, a human male, long black hair that's just kind of flowing. It actually looks very well combed and very well maintained. A small chin goatee that is small chin goatee, it's the same black color, and he is wearing this very long brown, what looks almost like a hunting coat, and boots that come up to about his knees. Just a very kind of well looked, put together, and very well put together man. He's also wearing like what looks like a typical like 3-pointed sailor's hat, as well.
I say to him, I take it you're the captain?
Captain Delsifine is my name, and we'll be taking you where you need to go.
All right then, Captain. We're gonna need to run a tight ship here. We got a lot of stuff coming up ahead of us.
What type of stuff?
Well, there's
Mainly clouds.
Yeah, there's gonna be clouds and air, and we're gonna be flying.
Lots of air.
Yep. But just know that with us being on your ship, there could be some. There could be some. Yeah.
Sometimes like spirit-like dwarves come. We've kind of made some enemies, but you know what? We should be fine. You look very like you could handle this.
Hey, question. Where do you keep your women?
Who needs that? There's a lot of men here.
I think it's bad luck to take women aboard a ship.
I need to go find some women. Can I bring some women?
Make a persuasion check.
Anyway, Captain, just know, have your men always on guard, ready to go, and in tip-top shape. We expect nothing less.
You're gonna get me banned for being a woman with that kind of role.
Yes, that's a great way to start the night.
Critical miss.
Oh.
Man.
No.
He glances down at you and says, "Your half-elf friend's right. It's bad luck to bring women on the ship. The Dragonborn, though, she looks like she can handle herself. We'll be fine with her on. So we're gonna limit this to a one-woman trip. The rest of us, once we make port wherever we're headed to, pretty sure there'll be women there."
That's
Cool.
fine.
Let's
I mean,
make it a very
whatever you're
long
into,
trip.
it sounds
Can we
like
take the
these are-
scenic route. Let's take the
Yeah.
longest way possible to get
No.
there.
I'd rather get there and get done. Last time we were in the air, we had a dragon attack us, dwarves attack us, sky giants, all sorts of fun stuff.
Let's just get this show on the road, shall we? The sooner we get there, the sooner we get there.
The sooner we get there, the sooner we get there.
Captain, do you have any quarters where we can practice our weapons?
Practice your weapons. You can do that here on the main deck, but that's down below. There's not much room. I mean, there's simple hammocks and for beds and places to store your gear, but that's about it.
Do you have a hammock that can fit my tail? Hammock store, the tail doesn't really fit in it.
We cut a hole in one.
Oh, we can probably make some accommodations.
Now, Geth, he likes to kill things. Do you have anything he can kill, like, repeatedly?
No.
Like an immortal?
He gives you just a very strange kind of look. Looks over the half-elf. Not really sure whether or not to believe you.
Oh, my God.
And then
and
then you hear that
it's just a thing. I'm trying to be accommodating to my friends. They're not willing to speak up. I'll speak up for them.
I'm not going to argue.
You hear this? You hear this sound come from?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Come from behind the captain. He kind of glances down at it, and you see him just do the swift kick motion, and you hear this as this like blur of like brown blur just goes flying over the railing from where he's standing down to the main deck, and it goes rolling. You see this furball.
Kick a dog.
You see this furball of a cat land directly at Geth's feet.
Okay, cat. They have 9 lives.
It looks up at you and goes,
Oh, shove it.
I say, no kitty. Bad kitty.
That's Sylvester. Feel free to shoot it as much as you want.
Alrighty.
No.
Captain, do you by chance know where there might be any hay aboard? Or like where the animals possibly...
We're not bringing animals on this voyage.
Why are we not bringing animals along?
Because you're my cargo.
But we need food.
Don't call me cargo.
That's really rude.
I'm a human. Or I'm a half-orc.
You're not a human.
I'm a being of interest.
And that's how today is gonna go, doo-da, doo-da.
Yeah.
He just looks over all of you and says, "Stow your gear. Let's get this thing underway."
And I say,
All
okay,
right.
Captain, weigh the anchor. Let's get out of here.
Well, apparently we're the gear. We're gonna stow us.
How is he going to weigh the anchor? It's in the air.
I'm sure they have some kind of thing to keep us down.
You hear the so it takes about a half hour as like the rest of the crew is just kind of running around. You find yourself you do find your way down to the lower quarters, and you do find just it's basically empty space, and there are just like about 12 to 13 hammocks that are just kind of like spread out just among this area. There are crates, there are different barrels, there are what look like extra harpoons that would probably be used for the main gun at the front. And you see the glass cylinder actually extends down into this portion of the ship as well. It takes about half an hour as you guys are stowing your gear and as the rest of the crew is working on actually getting the boat ready for sail, that you hear this boom, 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 boom sound coming from outside.
I say, who stepped in the mop buckets?
You race up to the top, and you watch as emerging from the forest, you see this large, blue-skinned, giant individual.
We forgot about Harsh.
Walking towards you.
Oh no!
We never forget about Harsh.
No, y'all had a night of drinking with them before we left. That happened.
Yeah.
He glances down at all of you on the boat.
Hi, Harshnag.
Hey, Harshnag.
Hello.
Captain, I don't suppose there's a room for a giant aboard.
It's really weird because Harshnag stands like a good solid like extra like at least 15 or at least probably 5 feet above the top of the balloon, so he has to like crouch down to get to at your level, or even like remotely kind of be able to like actually see you. And the captain at this point is like, no, and I don't think our ship can carry him.
You could carry our ship.
I'd prefer he didn't.
Well, we could wait and see if Harshnag hears anything from Roaringham about Artress. Or he could just try and follow the balloon as quickly as he could north.
I think he should try to follow us.
I could try. Harshnag kind of responds. I could try doing that, yeah.
You know where we're going?
No, where are you headed to?
To wherever
Spine of the
Artress
world.
remembered.
We're headed to the spine of the world. Have you ever heard of the Eye of the Allfather?
Yeah, I have the Allfather. Heard tales of it. Never been there myself, but there's said to be some power there that is pretty mythic to my kind, and has been of great aid and help in times of great need. This could be worth going and looking into.
Now, question. Did I ever give him one of the hearing stones?
Nope.
Hey, Harshnag, I've had one of these little things in here right here. We can talk to each other with these things. And I just kind of chuck it at him. And I said, you just put it on your ear. Just like hold it to your ear.
He catches it, and it's like just lost in his hand. And he looks down at it and like tries to pick it up with his hands and kind of like awkwardly doesn't. And he eventually grabs it and is able to put it on his ear, and it just conforms to his ear.
See, now we can talk to you.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Harshnag, can you hear me? Testing. She says very loudly.
Jeska, he's right there. Of course he can hear you right now.
Harshnag,
You're talking right to him.
Harshnag just laughs at that whole thing.
I just want to make sure it works.
We can't.
Let him
we
go
can't know.
without testing it first.
Well, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At least it's a cool little earpiece. You're looking super swell there, Harsh.
Always looking swell.
Like looking fly for a giant guy.
I will try to keep up as best I can. I might be a bit slower than you, though. The captain, the captain, and the rest of the crew. The rest of the crew currently are like holding out javelins at him, and like as like all of you are talking, and the captain just is looking very bewildered at this whole situation. He's like, "You're friends with you're friends with this guy?
Yeah.
You're friends with a giant?"
Oh yeah, we have
You're
a few,
like best
few friends that are giants.
We're like BFFs. FL.
Yeah, he's my long lost half brother.
He's a great guy.
I know the size kind of throws it off, but it's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about
Fine.
it. We're good.
Would you rather him not be your friend or be your friend?
Right, Harshnag? And I go for like a fist bump.
And there's like the fist comes down, and it just like almost he barely taps you, and you just go just right into the side of the ship.
Captain, let me tell you, if he's not
Just
your
like
friend,
Harsh.
then you're not our friend.
Oh, that hurt, Harsh.
Yeah, he's our friend.
Yeah.
Fist bump him. Fist bump him.
Yeah.
Make a
he'll do
persuasion
fist
roll,
bump with it.
Jessica.
What?
Make a
All right,
persuasion
got a
roll,
fist bump out of
Jessica.
the way.
Oh God.
Sorry, I gotta do my pull-ups. This is the best thing we've ever gotten. Where did we got? Can you use that ear thing to tell that enchanter that he nailed it?
Persuasion.
Okay, good.
Do you leave the rod where it is, or do you unclick it?
Oh, no, I unclicked it. That's how I got down. I went.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. He's like, the captain extends his fist ever so slowly as Harshnag brings his in, and it's just like, dink. That's it. He looks at Harshnag and says, "You know your way towards the spine of the world, and to this place that they're talking about." Harshnag responds, "Yeah, I know the way. I'll try and keep up with you as best I can. Might be a little slower than you, but I'll get there. Captain's like, all right. And he lets out this long whistle blast, and the crew starts feverishly running more around the ship, and there is starts feverishly running around the ship, and you watch as the glass tube rises up to the bottom of the balloon, and kind of there's this thump sound as it connects to the balloon, and you watch as the red flame and light in it just begins to flicker even more. Within this, you watch as it begins to burn and glow brighter and brighter and brighter. As it does, you feel this lurch as the entire ship begins to lift off of the ground, and hovers and continues to rise higher and higher into the sky. The captain, Captain Delsaphane, is currently standing back on the back of the boat at a large wheel, and looks down at all of you who are currently just wide-eyed watching this whole thing. You race over to the edge of the boat, and look down, and Neverwinter is just falling away from you, and you watch as Harshnag, who is this very tall, large individual, becomes very tiny. You can still pick out where he's at, but he definitely becomes a lot smaller than you're used to seeing. The captain says, "All right, men, time to make way." And he looks down at all of you and says, "Brace yourselves." And he just pushes the wheel forward, and you hear this, and you feel the entire boat go lurching forward as your bodies go flying back. All of you tumble down to the ground, maintaining to stay on the ship, but
I'd like to think I kept my footing.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh yeah, me too.
Jeska just flying everywhere. She definitely.
I kept my footing.
Yeah,
All of us make a dexterity check?
I mean, if you don't want to go falling up flat on your ass, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. So none of you went flying onto your ass.
Anyone who rolled under a 15 because you weren't expecting it,
You're on your ass.
is on your ass. Anyone who rolled under
It's okay,
that.
I'm lower to the ground, so there's not as much damage.
And you don't have as much ass.
I'm just
This
curious.
is true.
Nope.
You need to let us know about this before you do stuff like this.
Dryden
Curious.
just kind of is expecting it and just kind of stands there with his arms crossed.
I'd like to think that my hair actually looked great.
Yep,
like
your
I was
hair is
in-
just
I was
blowing in the
superhero
wind.
pose.
It's like total Fabio style right now. It's just flying everywhere, and you just look like the sexiest man alive. It's great. Like, this is what you live for. You live for being on the ship.
Now I am home.
I gotta grab my hat.
Geth has just got his hand on his hat, just kind of keeping it down. His coat billowing in the back. The rest of you just go back behind them about 5 feet, and kind of are on this
I turn to
clumped up
Geth,
pile.
just since we're doing fist bumps. I'm this way. Aren't I?
I flip over and do a couple push-ups like I meant to do that, and then I get up.
Jeska kind of feels a little seasicky.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
Because there's water here, we're dealing with water.
Yeah.
Gravity.
So you begin making your way north, in a northward direction. You're not for the sake of this, let's make sure we kind of know where we're headed, and you guys can choose your route that you guys go.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I really, if time comes to it, I'd really love to take care of that harpoon gun. If nobody else has any qualms about that.
You like to
Qualms. I would like to
man?
man the one on the bow of the boat.
I have no qualms.
So you guys are headed.
Even though I'm the gun expert in the group, I'll let you have this one.
Thanks, buddy.
And even though I feel like I can outmuscle you for it, I'll let you have it.
I mean, we can wrestle for it if you'd like.
All right, so
Jeska kind of wants to see that.
which
I I think we'll just follow the coastline up to.
We'll see what happens when we get to that part.
So which
Well,
way
we were-
which way are you headed? And I actually have a question for Tonph. Are you following? The rod? Are you using that as direction at all?
Ooh.
I think that's our path.
No,
Is that our
no,
path?
that's not our path. Do not follow that path.
Also, how do I delete that?
It's there forever.
That looks like an excellent path.
No, let's not follow that path.
So.
I will say for the time being, no.
Okay. So you're just following the coastline up?
Yeah,
Well,
I say we can
whereabouts?
follow the coastline up, but while we're going, I think I will check it.
Okay.
While we're flying, I don't want to necessarily follow it right now, but I do think I want to kind of get an idea of maybe where it's pointing, if it's pointing in the same direction, or if it's possibly changing.
Okay.
Didn't someone want to stop it and get an enchanter at some point? Did we figure all that out?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So, I mean, once we get the loose skin, we could probably
Well, I did want to see an enchanter at some point, but
take a quick right up to Mirabar and head that way. Don't you think?
Well, do we want to
You
go
guys are
that way?
you guys are flying. Like those are roads, so you're flying.
Yeah,
Right, I
You
mean,
can
I'm
go
just
whichever you
saying,
want.
like that's the navigation path.
Well, now, do we want to go back towards where we originally encountered those barbarians? Because that was where it was rumored. I thought that we ran into the people that we told
Oh.
to screw off.
listen,
Oh,
just be
yeah.
careful with tossing around barbarians. Okay, like use the proper terms. Thank you.
I didn't know there was actually a place called Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
That's our official
It's the
name.
type of people.
So they actually
somebody
I don't
gets
remember.
touchy
Were
all
they
of a
actually
sudden.
Yeah,
pretty
the
sure
ice
they're
the Icewind
barbarians.
Dale was the Icewind Dale is where you encountered the barbarians and the frost giants. Like up in that area was where you guys
Yeah.
encountered those the centipede looking odd creature things. That's where you.
I don't remember there being any barbarians up there.
Yeah,
I would've
remember you
noticed
told
that.
them to screw off with the wind?
Oh,
And then you
those
were gonna fight
guys!
him, and then we
Yeah!
took off.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was such like a small little thing that happened where I was like, yeah, we'll come back, we'll fight tomorrow, guys. We gotta go.
Coming back to us full circus. First circle here.
Single file.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what, if I remember correctly, that's what Roaringham said was.
Well, he said to go to the Eye of the Allfather, which is to the east.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It-
to be fair, you don't have a map. I'm using this map as a guide for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we don't know.
You don't
where-
actually know
So-
where this
so
thing's at.
generally,
You-
should we avoid bigger cities since giants?
What I would say is let's head back to Brian Shander and see if they have any sort of idea of where this Eye of the Allfather is. If
That's a good call.
because we ran into the barbarians that he talked about were possibly linked to the things in that area. So right now, that's kind of only our only lead is that it's in that area, and we've already been there, so we know the people there.
Maybe the
Right.
captain has more information of where we could be headed.
This is
Just
true
a
too.
thought. Just a thought.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this is what we should do, but it's just something that's coming to mind. The last time we were in Waterdeep, there was a bit of a fiasco going on, and we just got out of there. Do we have any interest in figuring out what happened in Waterdeep?
We can go help the people. Totally.
The only
Yeah,
other
we can
thing with
stop.
They're probably
Waterdeep
mostly dead,
is
but I'd love to go help them.
the
What
Was
needs
it-
way to the south?
Harshnag said that he knew the Black Scepter there in Waterdeep, the leader in Waterdeep. Harshnag knew that the Black Scepter and said Black Staff. Okay, Black Staff, and said that they were actually comrades. The only other thing that I will say is if we do change course now, Harshnag has no idea.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the range on these things?
About a mile.
1 mile.
Oh yeah.
Oh, does
Wait till-
Harshnag have one?
Yes, Harshnag
Yeah.
has one.
Okay.
Harshnag has Tonks.
No, they're
Oh.
all linked.
So you don't have one, though, now. You gave
No,
him yours.
we had 6 made,
We've got message.
right? We made 6 of them for.
Yep. You made
Yeah.
6.
Speaking of message, did
Okay.
we
I
send
thought
a
we only
message
made
to Zephyros?
Yes, you
I-
did.
I
You're
tried.
Not, you attempted to. You're not sure if it made it, but
Okay. Okay.
he sent one via the silver bird.
Oh,
Right.
shit. I just realized I don't have my book with me. Time to look up spells. Sorry.
It's all good. I say, like I said, we head because we should still be within range of the of Harshnag, I assume for now.
Yeah. And
I say we let him know that we're heading to Brian Shander or somewhere that he may know of.
Okay. As you contact Harshnag, and tell him that's kind of where you're thinking about heading. He he mentions you hear the voice come over the earrings, and he instructs you that that to the best of his knowledge, the Eye of the Allfather lies farther to the east farther east than Brian Shander, and just a little bit north of the Valley of Kedron. Sorry.
Well, if he knows it that way, then I say we start heading northeast then, and just see if there's any cities that we come across as we're traveling along that path.
Okay. All right. So you're heading northeast.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
Up the coast. Good idea.
Okay. All right. So you guys, so you kind of instruct, Captain Deslefane to kind of begin heading in a northeastern direction, and he kind of asks about Mirabar, and you kind of give him this direction of the Valley of Kedron. And he looks over. He's like, "All right, I'm familiar with the area. We'll start navigating that direction." Tonph, make a perception check.
Okay. Ooh. 19.
Ooh, T's on the 20. Okay, so as you're traveling, you do notice you do take your time occasionally with the basically the divining rod for the pieces of Vonendad. And as you're heading in this northeastern direction, each day you feel the tug get a little bit stronger, and it keeps pulling you in like this northeastern direction.
Okay.
You guys are passing over the Neverwood at this point, and about 3 days in, as you're kind of cresting past the Neverwinterwood, you feel the pull no longer be northeast. It's more just kind of straight north, and you feel the tug down a little bit.
Okay, and that's when we're heading from Neverwinter towards Mirabar.
Yeah,
and just cresting over Neverwinter Wood.
You're just kind of passing over Neverwinter Wood, yeah, and just passing, just passing right about here. It's kind of probably where it is, probably in this area. If you're seeing that on the map.
Yeah, I saw where you marked it.
That's kind of where you start feeling like a tug north and down. That's what you do.
Okay.
At this point, I would like for everyone to roll a d20, and
Yay.
Don't add anything. Just want everyone to roll a d20.
Will somebody roll for me real quick?
Yeah.
Crit.
Heyo.
It's gonna be one of those days
Here,
for Jeska.
I can roll.
Why did I roll twice? What?
Crit hype.
5.
Crit hype!
Crit hype!
All right. So let's see. We have
Oh, nice.
Brontor. Why did Brontor and Blue roll twice?
I don't know. I only hit the button once.
I only hit it once, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me just make sure. It might say 2. Nope. Roll 1. I don't know why I did that.
Oh. Why did I do that?
Geth at 8. Brontor at 8. Blue at 12.
Oh,
Rams
I
at
guess
7.
not crit hype.
And okay. So okay.
Looks like I'm killing it.
Dryden. Roll another d20.
Yes.
Roll a nut.
Yes.
Just
We're playing
roll
dice
2.
right now?
Just Dryden. Roll another d20.
We're playing liar's dice.
Damn.
Well, fuck.
Tom can be good at that.
Hey, I'm just good at deception.
Okay. So as you're continuing on your journey, it kind of starts getting a little boring. Like there are times that it gets a little boring. You do start to kind of get to know the crew a little bit. They mostly seem pretty reserved and kind of just stay to themselves a little bit. But like when you ask them questions about the boat and about how everything works, they're happy to explain. They talk to you about it. It is in the midst of one of these that it's about the middle of the day, and it's about the middle of the day, and you end up kind of glancing. A few of you are just lounging on the deck, and you want everyone to make a perception check who's just lounging on the deck.
Lounging.
I'm on the lookout for something.
I'm super lounging.
I don't know the meaning of lounging.
I don't know shit.
Blue and I are super lounging.
I am like
Brontor,
on my way to a sunburn right now.
Dryden and Dryden and
Critical Role
Brontor are
hits
like half asleep at this moment. They're just like laying there. Tom's too busy like messing with his hair because it's not quite setting the way he wants to. It's been a little too long. However,
well, I was asking about the hay. But...
yeah. However, Jeska and Geth, you guys kind of are just enjoying the scenery. Jeska, you're still trying to get over kind of this like this kind of air sickness that you've been feeling all day, been feeling most of this trip so far. By the way, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I back up.
So as Jeska's hurling over the side of the ship and is just dropping just dragonborn load after dragonborn load, and it's just over the side. Oftentimes there's like little gouts of fire that kind of that end up coming up with it. It's like some of the worst heartburn you've ever had, and it's just not feeling good. You finish kind of heaving, and you come up and wipe your mouth, and you notice off on this particular day it's a bit more cloudy, and you notice what appears to be just kind of a shadow dart from one of the clouds to the next cloud.
Guys, I think I passed into a different dimension. I'm seeing things.
Geth,
Yeah.
What do you mean things?
Geth, you see the same thing. And then
I-
Waking up from a nap.
I
What do
swear
you
I saw
mean?
something.
Yeah, but
Like-
pointed out, it seems to be a shadow jumping between the clouds.
you watch two more.
Oh my god, for real. I think I'm seeing things. Like shadows. Shadows. Look.
You just see clouds, guys.
I
see
see
white
nothing.
Cool.
Uh,
Clouds.
Can I look harder?
We've seen those. We've seen them before.
Ooh, a pony.
Those are really fast, though.
You watch.
How big do they look?
You wait for about 10-15 minutes. The cloud kind of moves out of the way, and it just kind of continues to move and drifts lazily, and nothing really seems to be there. You keep watching that specific cloud, and a gust of wind kind of just breezes through it.
How big do the shadows look in perspective-wise?
They're, I mean, compared to the cloud, they're pretty tinky.
Pinky? Is that a
Yeah,
measure?
I mean, it's probably about 40 feet away, or it's probably 60, 70 feet away from you guys at the moment.
The cloud or the shadows?
The cloud is like it's
Okay.
like it's like you guys are kind of like flying like kind of back and forth amongst the clouds at this point. You watch as both of you are actually just continue watching this one cloud, and you watch as the wind kind of blows or continues to push the cloud, and you watch as one of these shadows just kind of seems to dart out of the cloud, glance at you, or kind of like look in your direction, then darts back into the cloud. It seems to be like something that has like two wings jutting out of its back, and it seems to have like 4 legs from what you can see. But apart from that, it's a little too far off to really make out much more detail than that at this point.
I go to Tonph. No, so let's see who's been in the woods more. No, I go to Dryden. He knows animals. Hey, Dryden.
Yeah.
In your travels, have you ever like heard of something that has 2 wings and 4 legs?
A griffin.
And is really swift and is in the sky a lot. That actually makes a lot of sense.
A griffin and a dragon. Those are the 2 that I got.
Is there anything else that does Dryden know anything else as far as potential creatures?
Can't you talk to griffins, Dryden?
I mean, I can talk to any animal that I can get touched. That I have to touch. I have to touch it.
I did hear that Dryden Minor didn't squawk.
This is true. We heard him.
That being said, my history roll on that was a 5. So if it's not a griffin or a dragon, I don't know if I can offer you anything else.
Yeah, this didn't look like either of those. Probably smaller than a dragon, I'm assuming.
Maybe a nature roll. Maybe a nature roll's a crit fail, so I should stop rolling.
Just stop. Just stop.
Dryden, this. I mean, you're
I'm gonna do a real quick Constitution saving throw to see if I tie my shoes. Barely can pull that shit off, so I don't know. I give up.
Wait.
Well, Dryden, you're finishing up your lounge. It's getting to about your midday workout at this point, and you're really focused on that at this moment in time. You're just like, oh yeah, gotta get those pull-ups in.
Griffin gonna swole.
Don't elves have good eyesight? Yeah, you're seeing this.
Yeah, I am seeing this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Crazy.
You watch as the cloud drifts, like just continues to drift a little closer, and at this point, like it's a lot thinner now, and you watch as you can now clearly see just like 2 entities or something just kind of flapping their wings in the cloud themselves.
Hey guys, can y'all ready up? I think we're gonna be in the shit, as they say, very shortly.
What's going on down there?
Oh, really? Oh, hot damn! I've been needing to spruce up a little bit.
Yeah, I put my hand on my pepper box and call up to the captain. Say, Captain, what are these creatures in the clouds?
I thaumaturgy and just go, Oi! What are you? See, can you understand me? And see if they hear me.
998.
I see Dryden.
That's a lot.
1,000. All right, what's happening?
Ready up. Get your axes.
At which point there you hear this as I need for Brontor to make a dexterity saving throw.
What the fuck? Why is it always Brontor that's like getting knocked off the ship immediately?
I got 3 in.
14 to save.
So Brontor, as you
Oh god.
So Brontor, as you're currently just lounging and you're listening to all of this on the deck, you open your eyes to just tell these people to shut up, because obviously it's nothing. You don't need to worry about this. And as you're getting ready to push up off the back of the deck, you see something high. You see something above you. Some shadow just dropping a lot faster than it should down towards the ship, and you hear this as 2 long projectiles just get launched in your direction. You roll out of the way on the deck, and right where you were sitting, there are just 2 long, what look like very nasty and jagged spikes that are just now embedded into the deck itself. I'd like for you all to roll initiative.
Oh. Oh. Initiative.
Oh wait, I get to re-roll that too.
Yep.
Man, I love having that lucky perk.
Just
All right, so 15.
jealous.
Yes, there's 3 initiatives on there for me, but I get advantage on it, and then I hit a lucky roll. So, in case anybody is wondering,
I'm still first.
go for it. I just didn't want to go dead
I
last.
start
Are you
at
first,
-2 initiative.
Oh, did you roll something higher than me?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 18. Oh, I didn't see your 18. Haha! Cool. It means that you get to figure out what it is instead of me.
Yeah.
I'll protect you, Dryden.
All right, glass cannon, go for it. Don't get
Cue the
hit though,
battle
because I ain't
music.
picking you up.
Can we
I
get
have-
Dryden?
I have better armor now.
The shield in front of the.
Brontor,
I'll be your
Brontor.
shield.
There we go.
I got 11. Yes.
I guess it's just beep
11.
beep beep.
You need a hammer now, though, Dryden.
Jeska is at a 10.
Isn't there a variation where he has an axe? Doesn't Reinhardt have a skin where he has an axe instead of a hammer?
Yes, it's the one where he's that the black
like
guy with the red
lion?
stomach, the fire stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it. You still need a big shield, though.
Stand by, I can look it up right now.
His body
All
is
right.
a shield.
Shield.
I'll be your shield.
All right. So, top of the round.
It's ready.
So, top of the round. Let's get you guys a map.
Yay!
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, I should
Oh,
put
damn.
Not do that. Let's see.
Banana.
Wow, those are some big old guys.
That's
Hey,
not what I thought you were
yeah, I like your balloon.
Yeah, you do, buddy. Yeah, you do. What?
What?
In the.
I got
Oh,
you.
Dryden, you're on fire.
Oh no! God, get me out of there!
No.
I'll put you out. I jump in on top of Dryden to try and stamp out the fire.
That's
I
the
got you, buddy.
that's the glass cylinder in the middle of the ship.
Oh, okay, cool. This is awesome.
For the record.
BT dubs.
All right. So top of the round.
The skin's called Black Hard.
Yes, it is.
I don't see me.
Anyway.
Try this.
Do I need to pull you in?
There
Let me
yet?
see if it works. It never works.
Always got to do everything for her.
Nope, nope, nope.
All right.
There I am. Oh,
have a
now there's
health
two of
bar
me.
and armor.
Oh shit.
Oh god, we doubled up.
There you go. Okay. Okay. So top of the round. So Jeska and Geth, you watch as the two shadows that are in the two like shadowy figures in the cloud actually start seeming to like dive and begin flying closer to you. You watch as these two black leathery wings are just continue to flap hard and fold in on themselves, or kind of like fold down to the body so that they end up diving forward. What you see is a very fast moving creature that looks almost like a flying lion, kind of, to an extent, except the face isn't lion-like. It's more humanoid. There's this large grin of just sharp pointed teeth as it just dinner finally. And you watch this through the tail just swings around and from both of them just flicks just moves in this unbelievable quick blur as it flicks projectiles at both Jeska and Geth.
Yeah, at this point, I can't hear a thing he's saying. I'm sorry, I gotta stop you. Your mic is not coming through. Just make sure you don't have. I'm not seeing anyone else on Skype. Skype messes with audio all the time, but nobody else is making any noise. So I don't know if you made any changes, turned on any music or something that it might be picking up instead. But your mic is almost completely not coming through at this point.
That's not good.
And now it's fine. So,
Sounds better.
Well, okay. I must have been too far away from the mic now, so I got to find that Goldilocks zone. Huzzah! So,
Yeah,
right in the middle.
let's try that again.
Yeah, well, we heard that he was flipping spikes with its tail like
Yeah.
Geth and Jeska.
Yeah.
It was just,
Yep.
it was really hard to.
It looks like a
was
flying.
like
It looks
cake
like
going in and out,
a.
yeah.
It looks like a flying lion with two
Humanoid
black
face.
two black leathery wings, humanoid face. The mouth is a lot wider and grinnier than normal, and and it just has very, very sharp, very sharp teeth, almost razors by the look of it. And you hear one of them shout out, "Finally, dinner." It flicks 2 of its tail spikes at Jeska and Geth. The first one is going to be.
Yeah, it's not a closeness to the mic thing, by the way, because it's just Skype messing up. I'm not blaming you or anything, but even then, with you being even closer, which made it really loud, it cut out just at the end there too. So it's just Skype. If you have anything that's interfering with it, just check real quick. But other than that, nothing we can do.
Yeah,
let's check real quick. What up?
I think it's just when you start going for a long time, it might be like a beat or a build up kind of thing. Because it like when just brief intermissions, it's not too bad. But like when you're going on long top, like try that again.
I don't think I haven't really changed anything, so.
No, it's probably more of a bitrate thing. There might be someone downloading or something. But
it's all good though.
Yeah, no, we'll make do. I just didn't want you like hovering right on your mic, thinking that was gonna fix it when it's doing the same thing. It's just it's more of an internet bitrate thing than it is a mic thing. So it's probably it's probably nothing you can do anything about. I don't want you to think that we're like blaming you or anything.
Yeah, we'll just if it happens, we'll just ask you to repeat.
All right, I will try not to go for long then. Okay, first one is a. Here, that is going to be a. First one is a 10 to hit against Jeska.
Nope.
Damn, she's got armor.
Second one, 9 to hit, so that's even worse against Geth.
Nope.
That's a big fat nope. That's from the first one. The second one was nat 20. Okay, so one of those is going to hit, it hits the nat 20.
Yikes.
That is... That is a total of 16 points of piercing damage as one of the spikes just comes and just breaks across the side of your arm before embedding itself into the deck behind you. Geth.
Say you're right, Geth.
It's like, I'm fine. I got this guy. And so I want to shoot the one that shot me, wherever he is on this map.
He's pretty far up. He's about probably 70 feet away. High up. This guy. And he's just off to kind of your, just off the, I think it's bow side.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for him.
Okay.
So this first one, I'm gonna do Deadeye Sharpshooter.
All right.
With a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And so that's 19 damage.
Peace.
And then my second attack is just normal. 16 to hit.
I believe 16 still hits.
Nice. 24, and then the offhand. 24 to hit and 2 damage.
All right.
So, what, 26 damage?
So you fire off your shots at this large creature. You watch as all three pretty much just hit and directly impact it. Its wings flare and it kind of starts backing off a little bit, but still trying to push forward a little bit. This brings us to Dryden. You're up.
Okay. I rage. Guys, for the record, I remembered. Boom. Right off the get-go.
Nice.
Yup.
GG's.
GG.
So I rage. And you said 2 of these spikes embedded into the deck of the boat, the airship.
Yep.
I raged on purpose. I go and grab both of them.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a poison damage or something involved. I'm kind of like,
Nope.
All right, I take them and I throw them both at this guy. I want to lose my javelins, guys. To be honest.
I'll say make a javelin roll. Basically, is what you're gonna be doing. So make a javelin roll.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then it'll do
Nice.
12 damage. Now you want me to just throw it twice because there's 2 of them?
Yep.
Second one, 21 to hit, and that'll do 10 damage.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's
22 damage total.
nice.
Nice.
So you just take both of them and just whip them right back at this monstrosity that's racing towards you, and you watch as they just pierce through the wings, one on each side. Large holes just gaping, and now it actually drops down about 5-10 feet, struggling to maintain its altitude. Good. Anything else, Dred?
No.
Nice.
Okay. This brings us to the crew's turn. Okay. So you watch as the 3 crew who are on deck at the moment rush over to the side, and you watch as one of them or 2 of them take their crossbows and aim up at them, or aim up at these creatures and make attacks. One rolls a 4, so that's nope. Other rolls 19, so that'll work. 5 points of damage to that guy. Sit down. Back. All right. And the 3rd guy actually reaches down and puts on what looks like this puts on this awkward backpack, and begins strapping strapping something to his legs, and he takes most of his he takes his full action to basically get this thing on. And then you watch as he gets up on the side of the ship, holding on to the rope for a moment, kind of glances over at you all and just winks, and then jumps off of the ship. And you watch as he just drops off the ship, and then your heart stops for a second, and you watch as he zooms up, now looking like he is kind of in a wingsuit basically, and he ends up flying up to where one of the manticores are, kind of circles around to the side and just lets loose another bolt at them. Rolls a 4 and yeah, nope. The bolt just goes wide. He's not used to flying and shooting at this point.
Look cool though.
Yeah. This brings us to Tonph.
Cool. Question. Are they within 5 feet of each other? Ish?
No, they're not really within 5 feet of each other. They're probably more
It's fine.
probably 15 feet, with the wingspan, honestly.
Alright, that's all I needed to know. I'm gonna go for this guy over here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
Yep.
And, so ignore that. That's not what I wanted to do. And then I'm gonna longbow him.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna use one of my freezing shots
Gotcha.
for this bowstring, this fancy new bowstring I got. So we'll do one freezing shot. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's a 7 damage with that.
All right.
And then just a normal bow attack. That's a 19.
Yep.
So 9, 16, and then 2 hunter's marks. So 16, 24 damage. Right?
Nicely
Yep,
done.
Hold on, 7,
I got it.
16, 18. Yeah, 24 damage.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
And that's it.
Yeah, cool. This guy's actually flying up here now. Okay, cool. So you fire off the arrows, and they just go flying up towards this one creature, and the ice shot actually ends up hitting the creature square in the chest, and you watch as just ice just covers the entire midsection of the creature. It looks painful.
I gave him the cold shoulder.
It's cold as ice.
Willing to sacrifice.
So, the other shot just looks like it tears across the upper bicep of it. It's still making its way, darting down towards you all quickly. Right. Anything else, Tonph?
Nope.
Cool. Brontor.
I make my way up to the what's the thing at the bow of the boat?
The harpoon gun.
Harpoon gun, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a shot at this guy right here.
Okay, go for it.
How do I go about doing that?
Aha. Go ahead and roll a d20.
All right. Ouch. 5.
Okay, so you pull back on the on this mechanical thing. It's kind of locked in place, and you're not really necessarily sure how to get it to swivel and move. So you end up kind of yelling back to the captain to kind of move the boat and angle it, and you think you see the captain does so, starts angling the ship to get you within range. You think you're at it, and you pull the trigger, and it just goes flying off and just drops straight down.
F&A, man. All right. Well, do I get a second attack?
If you want to try and reload the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you notice the barrel of harpoons next to it. You go and reload it as quickly as you can. I'll say it's probably a bonus action to reload the whole thing.
That's
fine. And you take a moment or make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Yeah.
1 moment. Crit.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you take a few moments to kind of figure out how this thing works, and you find the unlocking mechanism, and you now have full movement on it.
Nice.
You take aim. You take aim this time. Go ahead and roll your second attack. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier to it.
Dex is +3.
Dude,
God.
you are just not having it with these. It's like on
Roll 20
investigation stuff.
Freaking hates me for some reason. But
It
whatever.
did
Go
just
back
give
to
you
rolling
a-
your own dice, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Do it.
It's cool. 5.
Just roll it onto a beanbag instead of onto that desk because.
Oh, I know. That's the thing.
You just be like, oh, it rolled a natural 20. Oh,
Right. Yeah. All right.
another natural 20.
So 5 on 5, and then I guess that doesn't.
It's a
that just does the same
loaded die. Loaded 20-sided die.
thing.
Or it's
One
just a
second,
20,
I'm just checking.
20-sided die.
I'm checking on something real quick here. Oh, sorry. So it's +6 is what you're adding to that.
Oh, +6.
Yeah.
So.
I think you should have to re-roll
8.
then if he was
I'm
getting...
gonna say re-roll it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
He was
Gift
given
from the
improper
DM.
information.
Quick before he changes his mind.
Go.
You're still
Dude.
kind of
All right. I'm getting off the harpoon, guys.
I'm so
dang.
sorry, man.
Jesus.
Roll 28, you.
Would you like some of my javelins?
All right,
just arcs off the edge again.
yeah,
You-
just.
you're getting the feeling you're
side
not
of the
pulling.
boat.
You're getting the feeling that you might have reloaded it wrong this time, and you're just like,
Yeah.
this is getting annoying. This brings it. All right, so this brings us to Jeska. You're up.
Mind you, you were blessed, so you could have gotten +1.
Oh yeah, well.
You're muted.
9. Still hits the side of
It
the
goes a
boat.
little. It goes a little. It goes a little farther.
I have a question about spiritual weapon. It's listed as a bonus action, but I see in the description it says as a bonus action on your turn you can move it. So is it 2 bonus actions?
No, I think it's a standard to use it, and then as a bonus you can then use it again.
It's weird it's listed as a bonus action. Okay,
I'll look at it.
because that determines what I'm going to do.
It is a bonus action to cast,
Right,
and then a bonus action to move it again.
because it lasts until yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and start with my bonus action and do spiritual weapon and get the holy pizza pan out. And we'll just smack a rune on this guy over here. I'm not clicking. This guy.
Gotcha.
I'm actually gonna try to slice at one of his wings. No, I'm just gonna slice at him.
Yeah, I think it takes a bonus and a standard because it says make a melee spell attack. So I think it's a bonus to cast it, and then it's an attack roll to use.
When you cast the spell, yeah, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature. Yeah, so it seems like your attack roll, your standard action would be the attack.
Yeah, but you now have that weapon at your disposal whenever.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I'll stick with my. I've already cast my holy pizza pan. Or pizza
Holy
flipper.
pizza pan, okay. Okay.
Alright, so I can't find it, so I'm just gonna do this.
You lost my pizza pan?
I'll find it again later.
Now after this turn, it's a bonus action to attack. But
I think it's a
on
bonus action to move it.
it says you can move on as a bonus action. You can move up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Right.
Right. So which one are you attacking?
The top one.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So, you move it up there. Go ahead and make a spell attack then if you're attacking with it.
Let's see what that is.
Just
D20.
roll a d20.
It's a d20 plus your spell casting modifier.
Oh. I don't know what my spellcasting modifier is. Roll 1d20. It is proficiency bonus plus wisdom modifier, so 4. Wow. Wow.
You
With
feel
any
like,
consolation, Cody, you're not the only one tonight.
I've already
bad
hit,
tonight.
for the record, I've hit 2 crit fails already. I just want to point that out.
See, we had a wonderful
it hates us
weekend
all right now.
last
focus-
week, and
you
then
fo-
this week it's just like, ugh.
God.
you focus the energy on it, and you cast it about 15 feet higher than where this entity is, and the entity just darts right past. And you watch as it swings and arcs through the air, just completely whiffing where it was.
On the miss, I look back to Jeska and with my guns, I make a rad squad.
So I can actually do a bonus attack right now, too.
No, you use your bonus action, and that attack was your action.
Son of a bitch. Why are you-
Brontor's crying at the harpoon gun going, Red Squad. That sucks so bad.
Jessica's really disappointed in herself.
Red Squad.
Squad.
I'm here for you, buddy.
All right, this brings us top of the initiative round.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this brings us top of the initiative round. This one just darts straight past and is going to go for is going to just try and basically barrel into Dryden.
Of course.
Now, does he get an attack of opportunity with the spiritual weapon?
No, because the spiritual weapon's like 15 feet above it.
Oh.
Quick, Dryden, hit the immovable rod.
No, because is the ship still moving?
Yeah, ship's still moving forward.
Yeah, no, I'd die.
She'll lose it.
I would die.
So that was a 9. So that first one was a 9 to hit.
Yeah,
So-
not gonna happen.
The next one's even worse. So fuck you, dice.
It's okay. If everybody rolls bad,
Everybody's
then
doing
nobody rolls bad.
All right.
Actually, no.
good.
If everybody rolls bad, like if you watch 2 bad sports teams play each other, it's a good game because they're well
Yeah.
matched.
It really is, yeah.
So this Manicore basically just like tries to go and like just it flies real fast and just goes straight at Dryden. Its claws extended and its mouth just wide open. Dryden, you see this coming, and in your rage, you just duck underneath as one swipe, 2 swipes just come directly across, directly over your head as the Manticore then flies over you and lands right in the middle of the ship.
Oh, I'm so good at this. Or he's so bad. Whatever.
This one is going to fly over. Is going to fly back here, and it's going to take. Is going to use its tail to take 2 more shots at Geth. Another natural 20. Okay.
Dude, Geth, you're just not having a good night.
Fuck you, Manticore.
The second one's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
First one for the nat 20 is going to be 14, 15, 16, 17 points of piercing damage as one of the spikes actually just embeds itself into the upper portion of your shoulder and just gets lodged there. The second one is going to be 15 points of damage as this one you're ready for, and it just this one you're kind of ready for. You're reeling from that pain, and you actually drop down to one knee as the second spike goes straight through your hat and ends up grazing the top of your head, and blood starts to kind of spill down into your get matted in your hair and starts coming down across your eyes at this point. At which point Jeska it's a fucking 10 to hit, and it's better. That's a natural 18 to hit. So
17 now.
8. Well, yeah.
Another one.
So.
Oh no.
So Jeska, as you're kind of worried about this other Manticore that's just barreled onto the boat, you hear this, and you just kind of you hear this, and then as right next to you, another spike just embeds itself. You look up and you just in time to see the tail whip and another spike get launched directly at you, and you end up kind of jumping and rolling out of the way, but it ends up cutting right past your right into part of your tail as you go as you're kind of barrel rolling.
Tail. It has the gall to hit my tail. My pride.
17 points of damage as it kind of hits your tail, and you pull away. You bring your tail up to look, and it's just it looks like it hit an artery or something. It's just pulsing blood out at this point.
Jessica, are you okay?
No,
Yeah.
that fucking hurt.
Yeah,
Is she okay?
Oh, it's okay. You bleed. You'll die.
Yeah, you like blood. I thought you were okay.
Yeah,
when you saw the blood.
All right, so I've got this spear in my shoulder here.
Yeah.
But I'm more pissed off about my hat.
Which is currently about 5 feet behind you, just embedded on, or just impaled on this spike at this point.
That was my favorite hat. And I pull out the musket, engage both of the levers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna do sharpshooter Deadeye with this
All
one
right.
too.
All right. Good God, that's a lot of dice.
25 to hit.
Did you take the minus 10?
Minus 5.
Or
to
so
the-
it's gonna be 20 to hit.
Or sorry,
Yeah,
20 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
All right, so that's what 32 damage.
Jesus.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna pull out the pepper box again.
Wait, that's.
What?
He did.
Oh yeah, because it's double. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
32.
Wait,
Damn.
doubled or?
Well, it's 2 bullets. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes. Yeah. The 19 was 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, 32 to hit on that one, and then the 12. But I'm feeling kind of lucky on it. I'm really
Yeah.
pissed off at my hat being lost.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah. So the
Plus
first,
nine's
so
nice.
the two bullets you just watch as they whiz and just actually impact right into the middle of the right into the middle of the upper chest portion of this lion entity, which you've seen before. Although these ones look a little bit more muscular and a little bit more muscular and a little bit more battle hardened compared to the previous one, which looked like it had been stuck in a cave for eons, and looked a lot older.
And then I'm still really pissed off, so I'm gonna action surge.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do sharpshooter Deadeye
Yeah.
with the
fuck 'em
pepper
up.
box. Shit, 13 to hit.
Nope. You just continue to fire with these weapons, and this creature is just ducking and diving and weaving as you're firing, and your shots are just missing all over the place. It's pissing you off even more.
All right, and then I'm gonna do the fourth attack is sharpshooter with a 20 or 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, so there's 15 more damage,
Nice.
and then my last offhand pistol,
Nice.
Nice.
another 8, so 32 plus 15 plus 8 damage.
Yeah. So this time, you're getting pissed off at this point that your shots are just missing, and you whip out, you take a deep breath. The blood's kind of coming down across one eye, and you're really looking through one eye at this point. You take aim with the pepper box, fire, boom. You watch it actually impact one of the wings at the joints, and just watch as the wing just crumples and goes into this, begins to go into this spiral. You run to the edge of the ship as it's just kind of spiraling down. You take aim, still blood in your eye, you fire, and you watch as the bullet just right through the neck, and the whole body just goes limp and just begins plummeting straight onto the ground.
Bam.
Shot my fucking hat off.
What a
GG,
dick.
Geth.
All right. Anything else, Geth?
No, that's it.
All right, Dryden, you're up.
So this guy's on the deck of the boat, right?
He's on the deck. He's got his wings are slightly extended. You can see ice kind of cracked on his sternum at this point. A few an arrow is kind of jutting out of his upper shoulder at this point. It's a lion body. You have a bit more. You're able to get a really good look at it now. Leathery wings, lion body, just flattened human head with a mane that just kind of encompasses the entire face. Its teeth look razor sharp, and it's just kind of crawling, kind of stalking around towards you. Its tail is just whipping back and forth.
I'd like to jump on his back.
Yeah, go for it.
What do I do?
Make an athletics check.
Where are you, athletics?
What are you trying to do with this? Are you just trying to jump on his back, or are you trying to grapple it?
Jumping on his back. I got 26.
Ooh.
Ride it like a stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you race forward, and you just its claw goes to swipe at you. You jump, you slide underneath it. You come up on your crouch down, and you leap high in the air, past its wings, and come down right on its back. Its head snaps around back at you and snarls. Its tail is whipping furiously, the wings beating heavily. What do you do?
You speak with animals.
Okay.
I ask him. First I say, "Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, what are you doing?"
All right. Okay. Okay. You hear back in common, and all of you hear this. You said, "Your dinner, precious food for our hungry bellies."
Simple enough. I pull out my axe and put it into the back of his head.
Yeah, go for it. Make an
Nice.
attack roll.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer, right? 26 to
I
hit.
tried.
I did.
26. Yeah, that'll hit.
8 damage.
Nice.
And this is with oh, actually no, it'll be 9 damage because I got the honage on that negotiation, which is what I rolled.
Nice.
And I'll take the second attack with the negotiation.
And you also
20.
have the flame damage.
Crits.
Oh, nice.
The flame damage is on the hell.
Oh, okay.
29 to hit. Oh, that's right, it crit. So I get fucking. That's that'll be 24 plus 27 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I did something cool!
There you go.
Nice.
So,
Wrong answer. Can that
So,
just be the name
you
of
just-
the episode? Wrong answer.
you just reach back, pull the negotiation off of your back, just whip it, just like kind of twirl it around with both hands in the air, just for flair, and you just bring it down right into the back of the head, and you just start smashing away as hard as you can, and soon you feel the body just go and just begin to kind of slump as brains and just fur and blood are just going everywhere. Just you're painting a picture with his brains at this point on the deck. He is
I was gonna say,
assuredly.
was that my? How do you want to
100%.
do this? I just want to make sure he's dead. All right.
Yeah, he's dead.
How do you like? Seriously, wrong answer of wrong answers. Your dinner, are we?
Okay.
All right.
Well, you're dead.
This brings us to the crew. This crew guy is still kind of flying around. He ends up dropping a little bit. He's going to circle around back this way. He's going to try and get onto the ship. Makes it onto the ship.
Nice.
Right next. Just kind of comes in for a nice, easy landing right next to the captain. These other two guys are going to race over here and look up at the remaining Manticore, and they're going to take 2 shots.
No. Oh no, I was painting. I didn't mean to do that.
Nice. All right, so that's a total of 15 damage. Damn. Nice. As both of their bolts just go flying up and just arcing or like just puncturing the wings of this current one. Tonph, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to use my freezing shot,
Yeah.
bowstring, and I'm going to do a 2nd level Hail of Thorns.
Yeah, go for it.
But first, I'm going to transfer my Hunter's Mark to this new Manticore.
Okay.
You remembered.
I did indeed. Alright, so there's
Good shit.
Hail of Thorns and freezing shot. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, so that's 9, 11, plus Hail of Thorns is 2d10. That's 2nd level. So there's another 12, so that's 23 damage. And then 2nd longbow shot. I'm going to sharpshooter this one.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, you are not.
No, I am not. If only it was one less. And then so just Hunter's Mark damage. So total of 24 damage, I think. So there's 11. Yep, 24 damage.
Yeah, you pull back the arrow, and you've never seen a freezing hail of thorns shot before, but you think it would look really cool, so you figure may as well give it a shot. And you invoke the arcane energy of the bowstring, and you let loose as the arrow just passes past the edge of the end of the bow. The arrow splinters into like 1,000 different deadly needles that just go flying straight towards this entity, and you watch as each of them is imbued with like this blue arcane energy behind them, and they just go and just all kind of like hit this creature all over, like pretty much all over its body, and you'd watch as it kind of grins, and then just ice just crackles over its entire torso and even on its wings. It's gonna have to make a strength check to see if it can stay afloat. With a 19, it makes it. So it's managing to stay aloft, but just barely, as the ice on its wings just like kind of breaks off, and he's managed to like shatter some of it, but not a lot of it, or not all of it. All right, Brontor.
I flip around on the bow of the boat with a harpoon gun, reload, and shoot it at him.
Use your bonus action to reload. Go ahead.
I say, smile, you son of a bitch.
D20 plus 6.
Please don't fuck up after that.
18.
Yay!
Yeah, buddy!
We did it, guys.
That'll hit.
I hit something.
Like in Jaws, I say, smile, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
And fire it into his face.
2d6.
Roll 3d10.
Ah, damn!
That's a
Cheer.
big harpoon.
That is a big harpoon.
Plus anything or just the 3d10?
Just a 3d10.
20.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
All right. So you swing around. So you kind of rotate it, get it locked in place. You find out. You release it. Boom! It just like there's so much power behind this thing. It just goes arcing, and you watch as it just embeds itself right into the stomach of the manticore, and you watch as it actually goes out, like kind of like halfway goes out the other side of it. So got another attack if you want to reload and go again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely do.
Sure.
So D20 plus 6, right?
D20 plus 6.
Hell
26.
yeah!
Crit.
With the crit.
Damn.
You're gonna roll 3d10 and double the dice.
Oh,
This is gonna be nasty.
damn! Oh,
Yeah, no
damn.
kidding. Fuck.
This is gonna be nasty.
Look at all the
13,
crits right there.
20,
26.
For the record, look at all those crits right there.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Beautiful.
26.
46 damage.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
So you had to get used to the
I had to
harpoon
get
gun
acclimated, yeah.
How do you want to do this?
That's,
How do you want to do this?
I want to shoot it right through his mouth all the way through his tail.
Okay. So as this entity just like gets impaled by the first harpoon, its wings just struggling to stay aloft. You see it like losing altitude, and it starts to kind of try to turn to fly off. As it's arcing, you pull back and load the next harpoon shot. You take aim, you fire. At this point, this creature is currently like flying away from you, and you're just like, no, you will not. And you fire the harpoon. You watch as it arcs perfectly, and the manticore, it just goes straight up the ass and just out the front, and this creature just arcs straight down, not even able to.
Got him.
Like it just plummets.
Dope.
Geth is
Dude.
incredibly impressed.
I walk up, I pat Brontor on the back a little too hard, but just so he knows, I'm proud of him.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
I'm not your buddy,
Whoa.
pal.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your friend, guy.
Jessica's gonna go ahead and cast.
Red Squad.
Red
Squad!
Squad!
Red Squad.
It still takes a spell if I heal Geth, right?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that though, because he's hanging on.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, I hold up Rad Squad,
Go.
half of a Rad Squad.
I'm
I'm holding
Listen,
I'm holding
I'm
the
gonna-
spear in my arm.
gonna do cure wounds on him.
And all right, so you go ahead and cure wounds him.
28 plus 4.
Hell yeah, dude. That was awesome.
That's cool.
All right.
Spellcasting ability modifier. Yep.
Nicely done. Okay. And I think it's here that we're gonna take our break here. Yes.
Dope.
Nice.
Dopeness. Dopeness.
Cool. I'll
The
be back.
dopest of Nisses, or the Nisses of the dope.
Oh wait. Kitch,
I don't know if that's
Kitch
how-
whispered Rad Squad. Rad Squad.
Red
I'm out.
Squad.
Red Squad. So anyway,
Oh, guys. Hi.
how's everyone?
I'm probably gonna harvest some teeth off the manicore that was killed in the middle of the ship.
We're on
Okay,
our
come back.
break, Cody.
We'll
I'm
come
sorry.
back to that, Cody.
God, I get in the game, guys, and I just can't.
I know it's like Cody,
Can't get out of it.
congratulations, Brontor, you did it. Everyone go for a coffee. 5 minutes, we'll be back.
5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. It's short-lived.
Red Squad.
Rat Squad, indeed.
No, Rad Squad.
Red Squad.
Jessica's anti-Rat Squad.
I don't know why. She just
I don't get it.
it's funny. It's funny. She'll sit there and be like, "This isn't a boys' club," but then she won't get involved in the thing we're not excluding her from.
Right.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Man. Oh, man. But everyone in chat, thanks for coming by and hanging out tonight. It has been a pleasure. This has been, I'm gonna argue this has been one of the better episodes we've had recently. Not that we have had bad episodes, but there's a lot of good shit going on right now, and it's exciting and it's fun, and I like it. It's some upbeat shit. We've been doing a lot of RP lately, which isn't bad, but I know that a lot of people, it's kind of like watching this is a reference that probably only I'll get, but it's like watching a very submission-based mixed martial arts fight, MMA fight. If you don't understand jiu-jitsu, you're going to be bored out of your damn mind. You want to see people throwing kicks and punches, but this has been one of them, head kicks and uppercut kind of
those technical footsie kind of getting in there and learn how to get in and out of attacks. And
this has been one of those really exciting high energy episodes, and I think that's cool. So and Brontor, man, kudos.
Dude,
boom!
Knocking it out of the
man.
park, dude.
That was awesome, especially after the total fail of the first round. Coming back,
I thought for sure, Roll20 just doesn't like me at all.
Yeah.
Then I come back and totally redeem myself.
Just knocking it out of the park. He's just like, I ain't about this life.
Bam! There's 4 crits. Oh no, that one's Rams. There's 3 crits and 4 rolls or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. So that's awesome, man.
Sweet.
But everyone's making moves today, and I think that's cool. I'm gonna pat Dryden on the back a little bit because that was badass as fuck. As soon as they were like, "Sweet, roll for the axe," I was like, "Oh, please don't suck." It's kind of like when you're running around in a game with proximity chat, and you're just like, "I'm gonna kill you," and they turn around and shoot your face off. You're like, "Well, I'm gonna go play a different game for a while." So
you're our meal. Okay, axe.
Yeah, right.
Totally didn't happen today.
It didn't happen today at all when we were playing Battlegrounds.
Didn't happen at all.
I didn't do that to anybody. So this is a little redeeming, even though it was a mythical creature, and I was really only playing myself. Anyway, let's run down the list here. Let people know what's up. I'd like to throw it it would be this way, to the top right corner of your screen for Shadowcawn, little strimmer guy here on the Twitter or on the Twitch, also on Twitter though. But
stream on Twitter.
There's some people that are still working on it, and it'll come in time, I promise. But Shadowcawn did just get Twitch affiliate, so it's some pretty cool stuff.
Affiliated.
So tell us more about yourself.
High five.
Other side.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I got you. But hi guys, I am Shadowcawn, as was stated many a times. But we did get Twitch affiliate, but we got affiliated here on Friday. It was actually my birthday, so that was a nice little Twitch present from Twitch. I guess it was a Twitch present from Twitch. But yeah, I do stuff on the internet, play games, hang out with a bunch of awesome people, hang out with these guys a lot. On Mondays, we do Cards Against Humanity, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, don't skip that, guys.
Yeah, on Tuesdays, we do scary games, where you guys get the chance to scare the crap out of me.
Don't skip that either. Those are both really good
Just
streams.
Don't skip anything!
Yeah, don't skip
it. You're gonna have a bad time. But,
I gotta get on some of that Cards Against Humanity stuff.
Dude, it's been hella fun. But, and then on Thursday, Fridays, we kind of just do free play. I think we're going to start doing a little bit more concrete as far as what we're going to be doing, but we just have a nice, fun, relaxing time. And then on Sundays, we hang out with all you guys, you amazing people here on the Riot sessions. And you can find me at twitch.tv/Shadowcawn and on Twitter with the same thing. My handle is Shadowcawn. I was going to say twitter.com/Jerbigger, but just Shadowcawn.
I would have looked it up.
And with that, I'm gonna ground pound right below me to my guy right here, Mr. Codybedrock.
What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm Codybedrock 36. I do the Twitch thing too, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around 7:30 p.m. And I've been playing a little Kingdom Hearts, a lot of Overwatch lately. And I've been doing occasional PvP in Destiny. because I like to go back to my roots. That's where I started out doing streaming. So if you guys want to come out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then occasional, I'll do short streams in between too. So love to see you guys out there. Have a blast out there.
You did finally get that white whale.
I did finally get the white whale.
On that Kingdom Hearts.
Quick.
Yep.
All right, now we're gonna shoot it over to Ramsbug.
Oh my god, that's me.
That's you.
I'm not
Yeah,
mute. Yes. It's a good night, I'm not mute. I'm Ramsbug. I do not stream. But you will see me around on Twitch a lot. I'm a Twitch enthusiast and professional viewer. No, I do modding and community building. You'll see me modding here. You'll see me modding with On Blue Ranger, as well as lots of other places. If you want to know what I'm up to, who I'm watching, and other things that I like to do, follow me on Twitter at Ramsbug. I also do this on Sunday nights, and then Wednesday nights you'll see me on the Blue Rangers channel doing the Weekly Apologies podcast, where we talk about whatever we want to. We have some fun guests. We usually don't come up with a plan, and it always ends up great. A lot of good commentary about games, Twitch, and the gaming industry in general. So it's Wednesday at 8:30? 8?
There you go.
Wednesdays at 8 on I'm the Blue Rangers channel. And I guess Blue's here. Is anyone else here?
Hi.
Oh, so if no one else is here, I can go? All right, I'll wait.
Well, yeah, that's normally how we do it.
It's okay. I'll wait. Zach, why don't you go?
Okay. I was gonna say, with that, Zach Lee.
Hey! My name's Zach. I don't really stream. Actually, I don't want to put really in there because that's not true. I don't stream at all. I do tweet occasionally. My handle's somewhere above my head. It's at Not the Lane. You can find me there, I guess, sometimes. I've got some pretty funny stuff in my history, I think.
You did pose a very valid question this week.
That's true. Yes. And it's basically a psychopath test. So.
Which one was that? I feel like I saw
What was this?
it.
I missed this.
The monsters who pour their milk before cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, why would people do that?
Who in the world does this?
Some people do it. I don't know why.
I just found out my buddy's wife does this. Literally, it was a conversation on Facebook today, and he was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. She also keeps her ketchup in the cupboard and not in the refrigerator, which I just think makes you a monster. Exactly.
That's awkward.
Exactly.
Ugh.
So
And we'll send it over that way.
now that everyone else is done, I mean, we're on Shadowhack's channel, so he's basically promoted already. But anyway, I'm the Blue Ranger. Thank you so much for coming by and watching tonight. I'm a variety caster, part-time entertainer here on Twitch. You can find me at I'm the Blue Ranger pretty much everywhere. That includes Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. If you name it, I probably got it, including the Discord and all that jazz. So come by and hang out. Monday nights are horror nights. Sunday nights I'm always here, but next Sunday will be on my channel. We do the first Sunday of every month. Over on my channel is kind of an outreach program. And so we have Sundays here. Mondays are horror streams. Wednesdays are the podcast that Rams already talked about. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So I'm going to toss it all the way back up to the top there for Shadowhack to run it down with what he's got.
Hi guys, I'm Shadowhack90 or Nathan or your illustrious DM or just hi. I stream here Mondays through Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we normally go till about 1 or 2, depending on how long I want to go for that day. We have been working through the Kingdom Hearts series. We finally finished up 1 last week after much rage and me getting very infuriated at the final boss multiple times. For anyone that was there, you will understand my pain. We finally beat him, though, and we have moved on to Chain of Memories, and we're going to be continuing that tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And then, of course, we do Riot sessions here on Sundays, and have a lot of fun doing that. It's enjoyable. It's sexy. It's a little bloody sometimes. You also get to watch me drink blood, or wine, or
Blood wine.
So that being said, back to the game.
back to the game. So.
Oh, it's a good transition.
Hey, so what do we do about this spear that's in my arm? I mean, I feel slightly better, thanks, Jeska, but I've still got this thing in my arm, in my shoulder.
I can touch my hammer with its freezing power up to your arm.
I didn't want to heal you all the way just in case we had time to rest, and I didn't want to use all my spells, and just in case we got attacked again.
Yeah.
I grabbed the spear.
I've still got
tightly,
it in my shoulder.
just holding it. And I look at Geth. I look at Geth and I go, "Who's your daddy?"
I can see, Geth, you're quite horny.
Make me a hole.
Who's your daddy?
At which point, as you're having this very awkward conversation, or Dryden's just holding this spike in Dryden's shoulder, you hear come over the earring this. Guys, I've got some tinier folk down here, and they're not letting me pass.
What do you mean by tinier folk?
I look at Geth and I say, "Who's your
smaller
daddy?"
than me, Harsh?
Not stopping.
Not smaller than you, probably a little taller than you. I could step over them.
Just step over them.
Just tell them you're gonna kick them if they
don't step
let
on
you
them.
pass.
Don't step on them.
I said over them. Nobody said step on them.
Are you at a town?
No, I'm near a mountain.
You're near a mountain?
I'm near a mountain, by the look of it. That's what you can call it. Yes, it's a mountain.
Wait, he's within a mile?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that the float is within a mile of him.
Just
I mean, if we're within a mile, let's just go and see what the problem is. Also, Geth, who's your daddy?
Captain, our fellow down below seems to have run into some trouble. How easy would it be to make a quick stop down on the ground?
Well, we could. It'd take us a few minutes to descend, but I could probably just... or what's going on down there?
I mean, in all fairness, Captain, I appreciate your concern and questioning. We just saved your airship from total annihilation. So, could we just descend and help our friend?
Let's be fair. You helped.
We helped? I'm sorry. Raise your hand. I'll raise one for you. Actually, no, I won't. I only have one because I'm holding onto the spear. Raise your other hand. If you killed one of these things? Oh, jeez. And how many of them were there? Yeah, we helped. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Captain, I can certainly commandeer this vehicle if you need me to.
What does that even mean?
Very polite commandeer.
He basically...
That means I'll take over.
Is that the Brontor version of this? Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Just let him know that, hey, if you're not into what we want to do, then we can just take over. It's
this
not
is
a problem.
polite.
Make an intimidation check, Brontor.
Brontor is on crack right now from that kill.
21.
He looks at you and says, "Fine. Whatever."
Yes, and make it snappy, please. Thank you.
Wow! I like this Brontor.
Guys, spear spike, shoulder.
Who's your daddy?
Dryden, go.
Rip the spear out!
Roll a 3d4 worth of damage there.
Oh no!
Dryden.
Me or him? Me? Oh,
yes.
No. Oh no! All right. I saw one. Oh no! I crit two.
Oh no!
So, Geth, you take 9 points of damage as this thing just gets ripped out of your shoulder, and there is now this large, gaping, bleeding orifice at your shoulder joint at this point.
Jeska uses healing
I just
word
lean
on
down
Geth.
to his ear and just say, "Who's your daddy?"
Jeska's gonna use healing word, and the word is God damn it.
Bahamut.
I was gonna say, don't you mean Bahamut? Damn it.
1d4 plus
Would it
Ability modifier.
Could you just say Bahamut? It just sounds like damn it anyways. Bahamut.
Yeah.
Ability modifier is... I forgot my ability modifier. Why do I always forget these things? 4.
Dragonborn. What are you gonna do?
So you
I
heal
like
him
that. I like that answer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's less of a bleeding orifice, but it's still
Sounds so
It's gone from this to this.
yeah. It's shrunken a little bit.
Hey, Brontor, did you check out Geth's hole? It looks pretty
I
cool.
can freeze it up if you need me to. Put a little ice on it.
Good bandage.
How big is the hole?
It's probably about the size of a gold piece at this point.
I come over and I start just like,
Tonph, stop.
How many times do you let him do that before you just kick him?
Twice.
Okay.
Because
Hold attack roll, dude.
Red Squad.
dexterity.
That's
Huh. No.
You teetered from a 4 to a 5.
am I proficient with my feet?
It's just a melee spell. It's just a melee attack. So just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Nope.
Not gonna happen. Wait, no, I'm lucky though.
Are you feeling lucky?
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you really using your
You gonna
lucky?
lucky you?
You're really.
I'm feeling lucky.
You rolled your lucky against your own teammate, and not even the one who whispered, "Who's your daddy?" in your ear.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
just
but
see that
you
every day.
pulled the thing out, so
This is true.
it
So-
helped.
So you end up, so he just keeps poking it. He just keeps putting a finger in it and just pulling it out. And it does make this sound every time. And you pull your leg back and Tonph is just already racing. You just kick him square in the behind and Tonph just goes tumbling and rolling forward and ends up like ending with his ass up, head like on the ground, on the deck against the glass cylinder that has this weird flame flickering thing in it.
head down, ass up. That's the way I like to do things.
Tumble.
Tumble.
As this is all happening,
Are we descending at this point?
as this is all happening, you hear, you're slowly descending. As this is all happening, you hear a voice come over the earring and its harsh nag, and he says, "I just stepped over them. Let's keep walking."
Okay.
Well, I mean, we did tell him to do that.
Thanks, Harshnag.
Good job,
So,
Harsh.
I want to have Geth roll a d20.
2.
Ha!
Close.
Yeah.
Can I be
20
lucky?
rolls are not great today.
No, you can't be lucky on this.
Is he blessed?
So on your on about the 12th day of travel, at this point your wound is starting to heal more. Large mountains come into view, and this northern area that many of you have grown very accustomed to, all the way from like Waterdeep even farther north, is normally a pretty cold climate. Like there is always like this kind of like general chill in the air. It's kind of like living. I would say it's akin to living in Canada, but I'm from Ohio, so I don't really know how that would work. Anyways,
Canada's right there. It's basically the same, dude.
Yeah, it's very similar.
hey, I
Honestly.
find from Cincinnati to Cleveland cold. Like I find Cleveland cold compared to Cincinnati. So
Is Cincinnati south? I thought it was north.
They're like
South of-
30 minutes apart.
they're 4 hours apart.
Wow,
That's
learn
like
your
not even halfway
geography.
across my state.
Uh,
That's like my
and-
commute.
So anyways, it's this general chilly kind of atmosphere, like kind of weather, and so while most of the time your armor kind of does mask most of the cold, you do feel that kind of general chill starting to creep back in, and being higher and flying consistently, there's like just consistent wind that
Still
even
have our
below.
furs from earlier.
Yeah, you still have them, so if you want to wear them, you can.
Quick question.
yeah.
Did I harvest any teeth from the manticore on the
I'll
deck?
say you got most of. Well,
Cool. It's just going to my necklace.
Make an investigation check because Dryden did just pretty much destroy its entire head.
17.
You find a broken one. It's like broken in half, not lengthwise, like widthwise.
Just like split like a hot dog.
No, like hamburger.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, cool. I'll take that.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
does it have feathers at all?
no, it is just a lion body.
How long is
Got-
it?
it's got-
About 4 or 5 inches.
Like 3.
That'll do.
I mean, it's got like fur on the mane, but even that's pretty destroyed after Dryden's just repeatedly slamming his axe into it.
Nah, I want feathers.
Who's your dad? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
So, you watch as this mountain range begins coming into view, as you continue on, and you hear Harshnag explain to you guys that you guys have kind of passed you have passed Mirabar at this point.
Could we get a view of the map?
Yes, you can. You have passed by Mirabar at this point, and he has had to kind of like Harshnag has been like kind of trying to keep up with you. He's fallen a little farther behind because he's had to take time to like eat, take some time to sleep, and actually camp. So he's fallen a little bit behind you, but he's keeping decent pace with you, surprisingly. And he's had to kind of like outskirt Mirabar. So you guys are currently right about here. You're just cresting into the valley of Kedrin at this point. As you glance down, you see you can see the Lurkwood far on the horizon, off to your east, off to the eastern side. And as you kind of glance backward, you see these like these sandy hill dunes that are part of the crags and part of that are just farther north, like that represent like the northmost part of the Desert Valley. To your north and to the northeast, you watch as just this very large mountain range with beautiful snow-capped mountains and peaks just come into view. Clouds obscuring middle parts of the mountains. Middle parts of the mountains. It's a pretty clear day, like blue skies, and as you continue flying farther in, the captain ends up asking, "Okay, we've reached the spine of the world, and we're currently above the valley of Kedrid. Where are we going from here?"
Honestly, I'd probably just say land, and we'll meet up with Harshnag. I mean, we don't really know this area at all. I'd like to find somewhere, maybe an outpost or some sort of sign of civilization where we can go and ask them and see if they know where it is. If not, we can just explore around.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys could stick by pretty close, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If that's a thing you can do.
I believe, actually, Jeska, if we needed them, you could probably send them a thing saying, hey, we need you, right?
Yeah, I could do sending. And we also have the bird, right?
Oh, yeah, we have the bird, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as long as you guys stay within this area, I think we should be okay.
Yeah. You eventually land due to Brontor's basically now being the
I am the captain now.
Interim captain.
He's not the captain. He's like the commandant. Is kind of what like
I call the shots.
So
he's like the commandant of this.
He is the captain now.
And
Let's almost go. Head down.
and so he takes your order. They head down. He begins heading down. I would like for all of you to roll. Over the course of this journey, I'd like for all of you to roll a single perception check.
By the way, did I check the location anymore as we were going?
As you,
So here's my perception. So we'll get that out of the way.
okay.
Whole lot of nothing.
game!
Dryden just goes off on his own and starts doing pull-ups.
I'm too busy dressing this hole in my shoulder.
Dryden,
pretty good.
I'll say Dryden's too busy trying to fit on one of those backpack-looking like wing things that you saw the one of the ship guys doing, used during the battle. I'll say, and he's been like kind of fascinated with that. So he's like trying to fit one of those on. Okay, good to know.
And then the
rod. Rod, give me another perception check for back when you're passing, or just as you're going.
Yep. All right. So, well, do you want that one to be the perception as we were going, or
that
one
was
is
the perception for the entire journey? I want this one for the rod.
That's fine.
I perceived fucking nothing
21.
for the entire journey.
21. Okay.
That's your rod. That's what you're looking at now.
Just a boy playing with his rod.
Indeed.
So as you after the fight with the manticores, you end up just checking again, and you find that it ends up actually the pole gets weaker and it's pulling you back towards the south. Then kind of back towards the southeast, back towards Neverwinter. It's kind of what you get as you're progressing.
It just keeps pointing back to maybe what I can assume is near that area of that it was going to.
Yeah, kind of in the range where Harshnag, kind of in the range where Harshnag got stopped by small folk.
Cool.
That's kind of the area that you got. So
me and him, we see about the same thing.
No, Brontor. You having assumed mostly control of this ship at this point.
Jeska, did you roll a perception check?
Yeah, she did.
9, she got.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You hear throughout a lot of this that some of the crew aren't necessarily the happiest with you taking command away from their captain.
Can I pinpoint which crewmates are not happy with my command?
I mean, they all seem to have a general disdain for you, and like they take your orders, but you hear them kind of like whisper, like, "Letter," and just kind of walk by. And they go do your commands, but they just kind of like they do them like very begrudgingly. And
so somebody said this while like walking by me, and I could hear this within earshot.
Like it's kind of like it's kind of one of those like things where like you don't like you kind of think you hear it, but they say it kind of like more under their voice. Like kind of like
okay. Next time I hear this, I'm gonna confront somebody about what kind of disdain they have for me.
You get basically that like as that's happening, he like you walk up to the one guy, and he's like more older, like he's probably the eldest. He's probably the eldest individual on this voyage, and he's just like, it's not right. The captain should be the one giving the orders, not some fool who's who we're just transporting to where you're supposed to go to.
I would like you to call me fool just one more time, please.
Ooh, I just walk up behind Brontor and just kind of cross my arms like that.
I just sit back and watch.
And I smile at him like, "Go ahead, do it one more time."
I'll say that I'll say Dryden, you're doing like inverted sit-ups on your like you have like
oh,
because
I can't perceive anything. Is that why?
Yeah, you're doing inverted sit-ups, but you're directly behind Brontor.
Oh, shirt off and everything.
You just your vest is off, yeah. So you're doing that, and like you just like it's just like you go up, you come down with just the worst look on your face, and you just glare at the guy. Then you come back, then you just like go back.
My lower teeth just hanging out. Yeah.
And
I pull out my rod from behind me, which turns into my hammer.
Yeah.
And I say,
do you leave it just as a rod, or do you turn?
I just leave it as a rod. I said, you don't want to see what the next form of this rod does.
Only a fool makes empty threats.
They got me.
Check, yes.
And then I hit the button to turn the hammer on.
He turns around. It just ignites in this icy blue energy. He has his back towards you at this point.
All right, I say just do your job, and we won't have any problems.
Okay. And
then I leave.
He keeps walking.
Do I hear? Oh, I perceive nothing. Never mind. I can not say anything. Hit.
Yep.
2,444. 2,445. I don't know if you guys heard, but I did over 1,000.
By the end of this trip, Dryden is just ripped.
do I get to add anything to my strength modifier?
When we're done talking, I walk past Dryden, smack him on the butt, like, "Good job, buddy."
Thanks,
okay,
man.
you have to kind of like jump and like do an inverted like slap on the ass, but
Bam.
You get it.
Yeah.
Dryden just keeps going.
He's getting cut.
Yeah. You eventually meet up with Harshnag, and he gives you instructions on where to go, on kind of the direction to begin moving and meandering. And he tells you about a specific valley that's farther in, that is off to the that is off on your westward direction. As you follow the Mirror River, you can Harshnag is able to keep up easier with you at this point. It's at this point as you're continuing to fly through these mountains, or begin to fly through these mountains. This is where Geth's roll comes in for rolling his d20. A vicious snowstorm whips up around you, and dark clouds begin to swell around you. So dark, in fact, that it even though you know the sun is up, it is just jet black. Like there's no sun, there's no nothing. It's pretty much just like jet black. Just snow and wind are just whipping past you. So much so that they actually need like you as lookouts to make sure you don't run into the walls of the wall, or like into like any peaks or anything. So as you're standing on the side and helping kind of steer the ship, I would like for whoever wants to be at the bow of the ship.
I'll be at the bow.
To make a survival check.
Jeska's still looking for a library on this thing.
I'll be at the bow.
I've never done a survival check before, so I'm down.
21. Oh, okay. I got multiple people with me.
Okay. I'll take the first two. So I'll say Dryden's also on.
Those are both good.
Yeah. So through the snowstorm, you're able to barely make out the valley and the Harshnag, and you've lost Harshnag's figure at this point. You're barely able to make out Harshnag. Like you can't make him out at all. But you make out where this valley is, or where you think this valley is, and you kind of direct the ship to fly through this valley. As you continue cresting, and it pushes farther and farther into nighttime, you swear like it's like visibility is just getting to nothing. Like you can't see shit. So you order the captain to land, and he lands the ship down. Harshnag eventually catches up with you, and he doesn't really look like Harshnag. He looks like just kind of like this giant snow covered individual. Like snow's like clinging to his armor at this point. The giant dragon skull helmet that he wears is like, there's actually snow that's like collected in the eyes, or the eye sockets. And as he catches up with you, he glances forward and just keeps looking straight ahead as he catches up with your ship.
Hey, you look right at home.
What's up, buddy?
Right at home in the snow.
His eyes are just staring straight ahead at this point, and he just says, we've made it. And as you're able to like look farther forward in the direction that Harshnag is looking, those of you with dark vision, or the ability to use dark vision, see that the ship has landed on one side, about 20 feet away from this large crevasse that just drops down, except for a single, what looks like 50 to 60 foot wide ice bridge that connects this side of the mountain to the other side of the mountain.
Whoa! I'd
Is the snow always
say
this bad, Harsh?
that was pretty close.
He looks down. Your voice kind of gets lost in the wind, and he looks down and says, "Snow is normally worse than this."
That's good.
We
Glad we
should
could catch it on an off day.
We should press on. Harsh,
Okay.
Let's
walk
press
it.
on.
Do you know where we're pressing to?
This is the entrance to the Eye of the Allfather.
All right. Well, let's do this then.
So Harsh begins pressing across the on foot across this large ice bridge, and you guys, as you look across, you can make out what looks like from this side is kind of like the blurry outline of what you think might be some form of like outcropping of rocks that looks like it's not naturally formed. What are you guys doing?
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pass without a trace.
Okay.
So we got pass without a trace on us. So all you guys within us have a plus 10 to your stealth checks.
Are you guys walking, or are you taking the ship?
How far away is it?
It's about the crevasse is probably about 100. It's probably about a mile long, honestly. What I'm guessing.
I don't
Well,
like
we
the
were-
cold.
Well, we were already having issues navigating the ship through this, and there's a big, huge gap in between these things. I'd hate for us to miss something and wreck the ship. I mean, we've got winter gear on.
Mhm.
We got it when we were in Neverwinter, or Icewind Dale, or
Yeah.
Brian Chandler, or wherever the hell we were.
I'm also
Red Squad.
Red Squad.
no
Red Squad.
fire dragon. I don't like the cold, so the quicker
So
we
now
can get
it's
there.
just go and like warm up your hands. You got a little bit of fire spirit.
You want me to blow fire on myself?
Jessica,
You want me
what
to
I
kill
like to
myself?
do when my hands get cold is I stick them right down the front of my pants. And toasty. Right there, toasty. Just saying, you don't have to take it. It's not patented or anything, though, so it's yours if you want it.
How's the
I'll
mechanical
pass,
hand
Dryden.
looking in the cold?
It wasn't designed for cold. It does actually get like stuck in places.
Geth, same thing.
It does get like stuck in places at
Gold
times,
bits.
and the
Or
ice
stuck to his leg.
the ice actually like ends
Or
up
his
like freezing it at
crotch.
one point. So you kind of have to like there are times where you do occasionally have to like light a torch or something just to kind of get it unthawed. This wasn't originally built with cold weather in mind.
I'm
Goddamn
gonna.
pistols blowing off my hand.
So you guys doing?
I'm down for walking. I'd rather walk and make sure that the airship is safe. But I mean, this is a group thing.
It's not like a bridge or something that we need. It's gonna take us 3 hours to build one.
I thought there was a bridge that went in between them.
yeah, there's a
Insane.
bridge that goes in between them. It's just an ice bridge that Harsh is currently walking on. Like, so it's supporting his weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with Harsh. I trust Harsh.
Yep.
All right, so
Behind you, Harsh.
you begin following Harshnag. Takes you the better part of following and actually kind of walking, almost like kind of like having to like kind of forge through some of the like these high snowbanks between Harshnag's footprints. It takes you the better part of about 2 hours to get from point A to point B. As you get there, let's see here.
Yes.
Okay. As you get there, you eventually get to the edge of the final edge and the the front portion, the ending portion of this bridge. It opens up into like a wider area, and you find yourself at the side of a mountain. The sides just drop down like straight, and you seem to be kind of standing on just a very giant-made ledge. As you glance forward, what you originally took to be like a normal-sized construct of some form, you find yourself looking at approximately 60-foot tall pillars that are built into this almost domed, with a domed outcropping built into the side of the mountain. These pillars kind of come out in an arc, and seem to open up seem to have like some form of opening that you it looks like very easily you could walk through, and even a giant as Harshnag could walk through.
I say we go in.
Let's do it.
This is it.
Wait, does somebody need any healing? Like, do we need to take a rest real quick?
Yeah, you guys took that time.
Oh, well,
okay.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, cool.
You guys are all back to full health. It took you time between the Manicore fight and and getting to here.
Okay.
It took you like you guys were able to heal up easily enough. So
Cool.
As you walk into like kind of this main area, a 40-foot entrance, naturally formed stone causeway kind of leads and acts as the entrance of this of this construct. Sheer cliffs plunge hundreds of feet on both sides as you walk in and finally find this nice lip. Most of this area is still covered in snow, and in pretty dense and thick snow on it. I would like for everyone to make some survival checks, please, for me.
Yeah.
I get some survival checks going on here.
I can do that.
What?
13. Bye, Blue.
I can't even roll tonight.
Bye,
Not
Blue.
even a little bit.
All right. Geth and Brontor. As the rest of you are marveling at the structures and just at everything and like these large pillars that are made, Geth and Brontor, you glance forward and you can see like a very large hallway, approximately 40 feet in width, roughly. However, you do notice some impressions in the snow on the ground, leading into like this kind of main foyer area, and then farther into the actual hallway itself.
Looks like something's here.
Can I do a history check to see if I know anything about these tracks?
It's gonna be more. It's more with the survival. More of an investigation check, probably.
Okay.
What'd you say, Geth?
Can I still roll that?
Yeah, if you want to.
I bend down and get close to the tracks, and I point them out. I say, "It looks like someone's been here."
Mm-hmm.
Ah. All right. I'm gonna stealth then.
Okay.
17 on investigation.
Okay. They look like human tracks.
29 for stealth.
Okay, good to know. They look like human tracks. Or humanoid tracks. They don't look like they were giant made. They look like they were more made by like just kind of normal sized humans or half elves or orcs or something.
Something around the size of me.
Yeah, something around the size of you guys. Nothing that seems like it would be like the size of Tonph or something, but like something around that size. Yeah.
Let's go check this out, Geth.
We definitely have movement.
I start
pretty
moving.
fresh.
I start moving in.
Yeah, I'll move in.
Yeah.
With them.
I'm gonna save it in the back of the line.
I'm with you.
I'm probably dead already, so
I take the pole part, and I don't activate the hammer yet.
Okay.
Out.
Okay.
I mean, isn't that what that means
as
when you
you-
crit fail a survival check? You're just dead.
No. So as you continue to enter, I would like to get a marching order to start.
I'll lead.
I mean, okay. I was gonna say I'm like the tankiest. So if like
Okay.
a boulder comes out of nowhere and hits us,
So Tom's in the lead.
We're trying to be stealthy here too, or
Yeah,
at least
Geth-
the two of us.
Geth and I are kind of stealthing in there.
Okay.
Dryden, can you get behind me and then I'll be in front of you? That way, if something comes from behind us, you can protect the healer.
yep, we'll do
And
that.
Brontor, bring it up the rear.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle. Yeah.
Are you?
You're in the middle?
Are you
Oh, wait.
stealthing in?
I'll take the rear end, the caboose area.
Okay, so Brontor.
All right.
And
so
where do you guys want Harshnag?
I'd have Harsh come in last, kind of, just to bring up the flank.
Yeah, me and Harshnag.
So I think Tonph, Geth, Dryden, Jeska, Brontor, Harsh.
I had Jeska then Dryden.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Jessica then Dryden.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeska
Yeah.
and Dryden. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
whatever.
he's gonna cover my ass.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to
know
try
it.
and pay attention to the tracks too, to see if I see them dart out of the way or anything like that.
Okay, make another perception check.
No.
Just no.
While we're going, while he's following the tracks, I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay. Well, as you're about to do that, where you guys are, and as you guys have been proceeding, you're following the tracks, and you notice like a moment where they all seem to kind of just scatter, and you don't notice it quickly enough. So I need for Tonph and Geth to make dexterity saving throws.
Cool.
Oh,
Yo.
do it.
Oh,
I'll take that.
Yeah.
20.
I'm gonna feel lucky.
Are you?
Not really.
You're gonna
a
feel
little
lucky.
more, a little more lucky.
now how does lucky work? Do you just get to do it all the time?
I get
You have
three
three-
You get
per
3 per day.
Oh.
3 per long rest.
So
He can
So
choose
Tonph-
those at
so
any
Tonph-
point.
So
Yeah.
Tonph and Geth, as you're walking forward, you all are those behind you notice that are following behind you, and you don't really notice that the tracks have kind of like darted all off at this one point. And as you're kind of like just chatting back, as you're kind of like looking around, making sure nothing else is really amiss, you glance down and realize there's no more tracks to follow. It's at this point that you hear this. You glance up and you see this large, like not even large, gigantic, 40-foot by 40-foot, 20-foot wide by 40 feet long, just stone slab just dropping out of the ceiling. Tonph, you bolt back as fast as you can, and manage to avoid it. Geth,
Much love.
I'm gonna roll this in here because this is a lot.
I tried it.
Oh, it's a lot. Oh no.
24
Ooh.
D10.
24
24
D10?
D10. Ah.
This is it's a gigantic slab.
Bye, Gav.
I might be able to. I might.
Oh my
No.
Okay,
god.
bye.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, bye.
Wait, you didn't want me to go front? That's cool. It's all right, guys. Because if you half that, I'd survive it right now. I just want you guys to know that.
And I'm going to roll a dexterity check for Harshnag. Okay, he rolls a 17.
Okay, bye.
So
He did.
Can we get some rips in chat?
Yeah, can we get like
Geth,
everyone is on Twitch? You all have a rip emote. I want to see them.
so
that
Geth,
will instantly kill me. I
Nope.
won't even go unconscious.
so Geth, you what's your max HP?
59.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
So-
instantly kill.
with Harshnag's dexterity check, he managed it. You get one more dexterity. You get a dexterity save because he rolled a 17 and he is a giant. So he has an action to like actually get there. Like this is the perception roll was a 17 to when I checked on that. The dexterity check to see if he can save it was another 17 after that. So that's going to give you another dexterity check to see if you can have this damage that's coming at you.
Jesus.
God,
Please,
damn it.
God bless, use your lucky roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use another lucky.
Use another one.
Son of a bitch, man. Rip.
All right, now question.
The
I
artwork
have
will
a
be done
question.
soon, guys. Don't worry. The artwork will be done soon.
It's the dexterity
Don't
save
worry,
that I have.
guys.
We're gonna have
I
to
have
get
a
Eric to
question.
paint another picture for us.
Can I
Hold on. Hold
on.
on.
Spearing
Can I
arrow
just cast
into Geth?
Revivify? Why do this? I have Revivify.
I don't know if it's a permanent thing, though. I don't think Revivify lasts forever.
No, it returns him to life with 1 HP, and then I can heal him.
So, Tonph, your reaction was to get out. So it takes 6 seconds for it to drop. You spent that 6 seconds bolting back. Geth, you unfortunately didn't have the.
Well, does Harshnag's interference do anything?
His Harshnag was able to try and get his hand underneath the slab, but it's still going to crush a good portion of it's going to hit his hand. That's why I said it was to see if he could reduce this to half.
Well, that's why I was going to see if it slowed it down at all.
That was more for Zach's effect on this point.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just going to. I figured I'd ask.
Fucking slab of rock.
Yeah. You just watch as Geth is just underneath this 40-foot by 4, like this very large 40-foot stone that's just all the way up to the ceiling at this point.
Okay, we have less than a minute to get this rock off of him, and I can
run
get
over.
him alive.
I rage immediately. I grab the rock.
Harsh,
Harsh.
help him.
Harshnag starts lifting up the slab as best as he can.
I'm going to try, as soon as I see any gap, I'm going to start crawling as quick as I can.
Yeah,
under
I
there.
light my hammer up and knock off as much of that slab as I can to get it off of
Brontor,
him.
break this thing in half.
I'm
break this thing
I'm
in
going to
half.
town.
As Harshnag lifts the slab up and up and up, you hear this, and as Harshnag is now holding basically Atlas style this slab above his head and on his shoulders, you approach the bloody pulp and just red goo with little mechanical bits embedded in it that was once Geth.
Can I cast Revivify on him?
Let's check and see what Revivify says.
All right, verbiage for Revivify. You can touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell cannot return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
They're not missing.
It's all there,
they are squished to a pulp at this point.
but they're not missing.
We're still there.
They're not really body parts at this point. They are
But you gotta scrape off
it's
what's on the top of the
mush.
rock to get it down.
Jeska, I'll give you, if you want to try
Now-
it, I'll give you the opportunity to try it.
Brontor
Divine
looks at the scene and
inspiration.
kind of gathers information on how a rock would squish somebody, because this is brand new and just
She was gonna heal with Channel Divinity. So if we can just do that.
So you're using Revivify, correct?
I'm using Revivify.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrape as much as I can.
I was gonna say, Geth is currently just pulp at this point. Like it's. I'll give you the opportunity. So I want you to roll a d20. Oh, this is gonna be plus your intelligence modifier, I think, and I'm gonna have you add your proficiency since it's a religion spell.
So many d10s.
All right. So I am scraping Geth together while
You're attempting to scrape Geth together. Okay.
Yes. Do I need to make any sort of collecting roll?
No, I mean
I haven't rolled good at all today, guys. This is gonna be bad.
It's a d20.
You got this.
Plus your
Believe in it.
Plus
d20
2 plus 4.
plus your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
You got this.
Oh, just
Do it.
proficiency bonus or modifier?
Your proficiency bonus, so it should be like plus
3.
3.
Yeah.
Plus also your intelligence modifier, because you never attempted this at all.
So
15.
You begin working on quickly casting the spell of Revivify, and you begin chanting as fast and as quickly and as fast as you can, and you feel yourself stumbling over the words. You're not pronouncing them the way you should be. You feel the magic and divine energy expend, but Geth's pulpish remains stay there, still pulp.
Do I see his metal arm?
Do another one.
It's his metal arm is like squished and crushed, and it's like
I'm just gonna collect his metal arm.
There's like pieces broken off. It's like it's not even in a single piece anymore. It's like all broken.
Yeah, I'm just gonna collect as much as I can and store it.
Okay.
Because there's not much I feel I could do at this point.
Yeah.
Do you have another spell to expend? Try it again.
Don't.
I could try.
Guys, it's over. No. He's dead. We have nothing else. Geth is gone, and we have to accept that. Unless you have something that you know with full certainty will work, then this is just desecrating a corpse.
I have his arm.
I got a purple potion. Can I pour it on him?
I'm not supposed to laugh, but that's ridiculous.
That's all I know to do.
Do it.
If you
want to, go.
What, everybody else okay with this?
I don't.
At this point,
which potion is this?
Geth, do
It's
you
a
have any
purple
words
potion.
against this?
He doesn't have any
I would
words
like
at
it.
all.
Okay.
Geth
I don't think Geth seems to mind.
Which potion is this?
It's the purple one.
Was this the one you got from Roaring Horn?
Yep.
Okay.
I open it up. I go, come on, and you pour it.
You pour it onto the bloody pulp that was Geth, and the purple liquid mixes in with the blood and the gore and seems to have no effect.
Oh God.
Harsh. Put the slab back down.
Harsh is like standing there trying.
Put the slab back down. This is gonna be his tombstone. I pull out.
Are you guys moving in, or are you moving back out?
I think we're backing out.
All right, so you back out.
But when he puts the stone down, I take out the hell, and I, in giant letters on the top, put Geth's name into the top of it.
Okay, you all back out of the eye of the. You all back out of the eye of the Allfather entrance, and Harshnag puts the stone down. You have enough time to carve Geth's name into it before you hear this mechanical cranking where the stone just begins to rise back up.
I'm gonna take
sets back into the ceiling.
I'm gonna take the metal shards that I have.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go to the side of the slab, and I'm gonna bury or dig as much stone or snow as I can off until it's just the rock face.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna basically kind of do what Geth did, or what Dryden did, and I'm gonna carve using the metal pieces that he's got. I'm gonna say, "Here lies Geth, beloved member, true hero." And then I'm gonna take the shards and I'm gonna try and embed them into the rock, right there.
Okay.
As best as I can.
Okay. You do as such. Putting the inscription and embedding the shards into the rock face, as best you can.
And Jeska just does her final rites.
And then with that, I'm gonna take out a couple arrows and I'm gonna lay them and I'm gonna put them right in front of the thing, and say, "You were a true hero. You will be missed." And I leave the arrows there as a token of respect.
Gotcha. Okay. You all take your time. You work on whatever last rites or personal reflection and honoring of Geth that you would like to do in this time.
I'd take one of his teeth.
Make an investigation check.
You are so lucky I'm not still there. You're so lucky I'm not still in the room. I'd be taking one of your
20.
teeth. Holy
And
fuck.
You find nothing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You find nothing.
Okay.
As one last token,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my short sword and I'm gonna take my hand and slice across it a little bit.
All right.
And I'm gonna drop some blood right over the thing and say, "We all bleed. We will remember you." And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Dang.
Okay. All right. So with that, and Tonph's final words, it is here that we will pick up next week on the
Son of a
sessions.
gun! What the hell?
Jeez.
Oh,
Heavy shit.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That's not a rock. That's
Was
a rock.
not expecting that. Wow. Hey guys.
Lucky only goes so far. This is proof to everyone in chat that lucky, you can only be so lucky in life.
All right. Thank you, everyone who has hung out tonight for what has probably been one of the most dramatic and ridiculously insane episodes of the Riot sessions thus far. We'll be back next Sunday. Next week we're on Blue Rangers. I'm the Blue Rangers channel, so make sure you guys are we're watching Twitter.
For people who missed it, that was the damage dealt to Geth on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Or which one was it? 143 or 140? It doesn't matter.
It was one. It doesn't matter. It was 3
a
off.
lot
140
of
damage.
damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We'll be on I'm the Blue Rangers channel next week, guys, for the Riot sessions. As always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow all these wonderful individuals, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't like. Make sure you are still submitting Dryden pickup lines to the Discords, either to I believe either mine or I'm the Blue Rangers, so that we can maybe eventually get a Dryden pickup line going here. Also, if you have any ideas for play of the game, clip them, go back and find them, or just shoot us the thing in Discord. I have a Riot. My Discord has a Riot Sessions chat room for anything and everything Riot Sessions. Make sure you post it, check it, chat in there. It's a good time. guys, this is and for everyone in chat who maybe has never played D&D or has experienced D&D, this is one of the hard things about it, and one of the realities of it is that choices have consequences, and
shit sucks.
And shit sucks. There isn't always a hey, you respawn. It's sometimes your character dies, and you may have spent weeks getting attached to that character. Shit
19.
happens. Yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. We'll be back next week to see what adventures lay forward for the remainder and for the rest of the Rad Squad.
Yep.
YouTube, have a wonderful night. Love you guys.
Geth.
You
Rad
too.
Squad.
Rad Squad. He's occupied.
There
There you go.
That's YouTube send off.
Fuck!